Sup guys and girls, Bulk Brogan back here for some more racing life in Automobilista 2. Good to see you, how are you? It's great to be back, it's been a while, I hope you're all keeping fine. I'm definitely feeling fine, definitely feeling a lot better than I have been, that's for sure. The doctors said it wasn't Ebola, they said it wasn't COVID. They did test for a lot of things, but they all came back negative, which is a massive relief. And I'm ready to go back racing again. Absolutely fantastic. Great to see you guys. Now, there are a few new things for those of you who haven't been here for a while, and there are actually a few new things for those of you who were here for the last stream as well. This. We've gone wireless. It's official. We can go anywhere we want in the room now, although, to be honest, the steering wheel and the pedals are here, so why would you want to go anywhere else? Well, that's not the only thing. This is also going to get its grand debut today. Not only on YouTube, but in the official competitive world of online motorsports. Although this isn't really online, because, like I said, this is Racing Life in Automobilista 2, the finest of single-player campaigns that Ricardo Pombeiro has to offer. Minardi Fan 95 gets it. It's definitely getting there, isn't it, Olaf? It's I could give Matt Malone a run for his money, that's for sure. So, what the hell is going on in Racing Life Automobilista 2? Because it's been that long. It really has been that long, guys. I genuinely can't remember what we're up to, what's next on the cards. So, let's go and find out where our championships are up to, and then let's put it to a vote, so you can decide what we're going to race first. I do know I'm racing in 4 different categories: GT3s, Formula 3s, LMP4s, and stock cars. So, let's have a look at Racing Life. That's where we are. We've got 6 races left with our sponsor Rexona. Got 46 races under our belt, 358,000 bulk coin in the bank, with 110 experience and 39 fame. Competition-wise, yeah, we can see we've got Formula 3, Stock Car, and, Caterham Academy. Oh, that one didn't really work out, did it? We're going to have to abandon that one. That was a DNF. That was a kind of a failed event that we had last time. Colin Burton, good to see you. Yeah. Did you know Sebring used to be a World War II warport? I didn't know that, actually, Potato. Yeah, of course I did. Everybody knows that. Stephen Coe, Colin Burton, Sticky, Olaf Bose, good to see you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, it looks like the Caterham Academy race, we're going to DNF that one. So, we qualified 4th and finished 4th, because I think it was 4 people, and we finished 4th overall. So, let's finish that one. Bye-bye. And let's go to the car dealership. Oh no, let's go to the garage and let's sell the oh no, we don't want to sell the Caterham because we bought it. That was actually one of the cars that we bought. That was one of the few cars that I didn't lease. So anyway, yeah. So well, that kind of narrows down our choice for today then for the first 2 races. It's either between Formula 3s at Kyalami or stock cars at Kyalami. Both of them are not bad choices. So let's start a vote in chat. Start poll. Which one first? And we can get some votes on the board while I remind ourselves of what is going on in the other championships as well. So we're going to do Formula 3 at Kyalami, or we're going to do stock cars at Kyalami. Let me get these. Kyalami. Looks wrong when you see a word so many times and you think it's spelled wrong, but it isn't. Excuse me. Alright then. Vote is up in the live chat on YouTube. Get your votes in. You're going to pick what I'm going to drive first. Formula 3s or stock cars. So, let's go back to Automobilista 2. Ah, Sticky. That is fine. That is fine, mate. Although Bulk should probably have his own character, as opposed to that DDF fella as well. Potato. I don't know what you're referring to at turn 1 there. I don't know what you mean there, mate. So, Race Menu Championship. So, yeah, as you can see, Formula 3 American Series. We're currently leading the championship with 2 wins out of 2. The next round is Kyalami. That could be one of the rounds that's coming up right now.
Yes! Nice
with
win, mate.
15-minute races. And then we've got Daytona and Indianapolis. And then Bathurst to seal out the championship. Thank you so much, Puncher Waterfall. The man, the myth, the legend that obviously was the genesis origin story of the Bulk Brogan name. Thank you very much, sir. I wouldn't be here without you. Quite literally, Bulk would not be here without you. So that is the Formula 3 Championship we're in the middle of. That's looking pretty tasty. If we go back to the Stock Car Championship, which is the other championship we're in the middle of, this one, not so much tasty, because Cesar Ramos is currently leading the championship on 56 points from Rubens Barrichello on 55. You got to scroll all the way down to 14th place to find Bulk Brogan, who has had an absolute shocker, because I believe, didn't we DNF in Long Beach? And then didn't we also run out of fuel on the final lap at Daytona, because I thought it was not +1 lap, but it was +1 lap. So I actually got a podium from last position in the rain at Indianapolis. That was a good race. But yeah, we've got Kyalami and Bathurst in this championship still to go. 20-minute races, +1 lap. Don't let me forget that. So those are our two options. So stock car is slim pickings. Let's see if we can get ourselves back into a top 10 in the championship at least there. It's pretty close on points. I mean, we're on 25. And then it is only 8 points to Ricardo Zonta in 8th. Potato. Oh, thank you, Olaf. 29 months. That is incredible. That is insane. Thank you, Olaf. One of the OG members. You've been here a long time. I think only John Miller and my dad have been here longer. But it's not a competition. It's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Rangy, good to see you. Good to see you, Rangy. Good to see you, mate. It's got to be stock cars. Well, if the vote's anything to go by, it is 78 to 22% in favour of stock cars at Kyalami. That's what we're going to be doing first. So it's looking like you guys are going to inflict some pain on me right from the offset, which is fine. That's what we do. But let's have a look at the other two championships, because I am going to do one of each today. So that's our F3 and that's our stock car. When the month progresses to the next month in racing life, we've also got the GT3 series, and we've also got the LMP4 series. So let's have a look at GT3 and what's coming up in GT3 today. Oh, we've got a half-hour race at Virginia. Now, if that doesn't sound familiar as well, Potato, I don't know what will. But that's going to be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to that. And we are also in the lead of the GT3 Championship, because we've had 2 wins out of 4. 2 podiums out of 4, actually, should I say. Leading on 61 points from Ricardo Mauricio. 10 points ahead, so that could be quite a profitable series. And last but not least, let's have a look at the LMP4 Championship. Currently 3rd place overall with a single podium on 27 points, quite a way behind Richard Koch Jr. And that is going to be a 15-minute race at Taruma. So that is going to be it's going to be great. We've got some fantastic races lined up today, some absolute crackers, and what better way to get stuck back into it after break than by doing this kind of racing. So the vote is pretty much unanimous. Well, not unanimous, because unanimous would be 100% to 0. We've got 11 votes on the board, and 73% of those votes are stock cars at Kyalami. Unless we get a landslide in the next 10 seconds, I think that's what we're going to be doing. So let's go and get that stock car championship loaded up ready. And I can't remember if the difficulty is meant to be at 107 or 105. I'm not too sure. I reckon we bump it down to 105 for now, and we bump it up to 107 if we want it in the race, because I've never qualified well in these stock cars. I'm always right at the back. I do remember that. And obviously the weather could be variable as well. It could be wet, it could be dry, it could be foggy. I don't think it's going to be night. I think these are all daytime races, because these stock cars don't have headlights. Slight flaw in the design of these things, because it would be nice to race these at night. Mr. Bishy, good to see you.
Yes, nice one, mate.
John Miller, good to see you as well. 33 months. Any sign of a straw? Well, what does that look like, John? What does that look like to you? Looks like hydration to me. So now I don't have to inhale and consume my mustache throughout the course of the race. Races. We're going to do at least 4 races today. 1 of each championship, then maybe 1 after that. So, yep. First up, I'm going to end the poll. It's, well, I mean, we've got 12 votes on the board now, and it's someone extra's voted for Formula 3s. So, but it's still pretty much massively in favour. Actually, I'm going to stop the vote now because it is 69% in favour of stock cars at Kyalami. And if that doesn't float your boat, you should probably just leave the stream right now. Oh, right. Stock car 22s. And because I've shown you the wheel already, I've taken it off, I am going to put my locking pin in because this thing is here to stay. And I have actually grown quite fond of using the locking pin over the past few weeks since getting this wheel. I never used to use it because I always liked the quick release idea. But to be honest, putting this little Fanatec locking pin in just gives it a little extra bit of stability. And it gets rid of any play in the shaft. Not that it's wrong to have some play in a shaft, of course. Nice. Nice. Right then, let's do this. We are going to go racing at Kyalami. Well, let's have a very quick check at Racing Life just before we do head on. So, yep, that's our current state of play. The finances, sponsors. Yep, we're sponsored by Rexona. We've got 5 races left on this contract because that Caterham non-event just took 1 off. It was 6, now it's 5. So that will cover us. We're not going to need to look after a new sponsor deal today. 1,500 Bitcoin per race, regardless of what happens. And if we get on the podium, we get an extra 12,000. So that could be quite tasty. And that's pretty much it. Our cars are in the garage, ready to go. Excuse me. Stephen Co. So let's go racing. Let's get started here. 105%, 100% race distance, which is 20 minutes, plus 1 lap. Please, can you remind me at some point during the race that it is plus 1 lap? And I have tried to get the VR headset on at the same time as the hat. It doesn't work. So here we go. I must admit, I am absolutely loving this brand new mic. It is just superb to be able to move it around. And it even goes on the other ear. I mean, I don't know why I'd want to do... Actually, no, I do want to do that. Because if it runs out of battery, then I need to charge it up on the other side. It just looks strange. It just looks very unnatural on the other side. Damo! Damo is here. Can we get a massive shout out for Elon Musk in chat? Because he has personally made it responsible for for him to be able to watch this stream in 1440 and possibly be able to take part in future races, including the Bin Car Championship. Wouldn't that be something? No. The only reason I got this mic, by the way, is because my other one had a slight break in the cable. So, yeah. Let's go driving. We've got a moist track, light cloud, no chance of any further rain, hard tyres, wet, hard tyres. Okay, we got wets or hards. That's it. That's our choice. Let's take some fuel out. We've only got 8.5 minutes on the board to set a lap. That's not long, and the practice is qualifying here. So here we go. So let's get that VR view reset. Get the car started. There we go. Get the pit limiter on. Where is the pit limiter? There we go. I'm still figuring out all my buttons. Hey, Pinky!
All clear, push now. Alright, Dan, we've got 8 minutes to get a decent lap in. Your tyres are cold, watch out. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
What do you guys think of the audio quality on the mic, by the way? Is it alright? I'm still getting it dialed in. It's essentially the same technology as my old microphone. It's just wireless. I am using a different noise cancellation So it might sound a bit sharper than normal. Extra crispy. That's the word I'm looking for. Crispy. Punch a waterfall. A bit more clarity because I've taken the opportunity to tweak my settings. So this is the first time I've ever driven this car track combo. I have driven this track quite a bit previously in the past. In ACC. Did a 9-hour... Oh! Did a 9-hour enduro. But I didn't do that in the 9-hour enduro. Need to brake a little bit earlier. Also keeping in mind the track is still a bit moist as well, so there's going to be patches of water. Oh yeah. Still getting used to the track. See my first lap out. Through Bunnings Corner. There's a big sausage there. It's a great little circuit. All about throttle control in this car. There's no traction control, no ABS. Nice clear track to myself. 24 cars out on track. Not a single one of them to be seen anywhere.
The leader has just done a 152.88.
152.8 is the current benchmark. I must admit, this new steering wheel is superb. I'm loving the roundness of it. Really looking forward to doing some rallies with this thing as well. Just so sturdy, you know?
152.56.
152.5 is the new benchmark. Remember, brake early for this. Don't block the rears. That's better. It's a tricky exit there.
Okay, down 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Because you always think you can put the power down more than you actually can. Oh, oh. Oh, that's an invalidated lap. I got gravel on the tyres on the right hand side and that just ran it wide. I was trying to maximise the line and I maximised it a bit too much. But at least we're getting there. We've still got 4.5 minutes left in the session. Still got plenty of fuel in the tank. The tyres are good, so let's have another crack at it. No foul, no play. Didn't damage the car. I've still got a nice gap. Somehow. You'd think this is private qualifying. Can I just say, it is great to be back. It really is. I'm just loving this. I've missed this so much. It's only been a week or so since I've done any kind of streaming. It's been a little bit longer since I've done any kind of bulk streaming. But, man, I've missed you all. Also, whatever the hell it is you posted there, Potato, can you send me a direct link to that on Discord? Because I've got a feeling that's going to get lost in chat. And I kind of want to see what has elicited that response in Punch a Waterfall. It must be pretty good.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Alright, don't run wide. Oh, I've done it again! Oh, wow. Need to brake so much earlier for that corner.
Seeing lots of front locking.
Right. I do believe this car has got pushed to pass as well. Oh, the intro to the charity event. Okay. Right, I'm on the button. Not sure if it's going to work, but I pressed the button.
1 and 2. That lap time was 2:02.48.
Okay, this lap's going to be the lap.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Fastest lap for Sarah, 1:52.36.
Maybe not with a corner like that. Wow. Whoa, no, it's going in the fence.
Looks like that was outside track limits.
Is the car okay? There's traffic here. Have I got enough time to get around?
We've seen a little bit of bodywork damage there.
This ain't going to plan. Just can't seem to get a qualifying lap together. Might just have enough time to start one more lap after this if there's not too much damage. Otherwise, I will definitely be starting last.
Your brake temperatures are fine, mate. Your tyre temperatures look good.
But this is kind of par for the course for stock cars this season. It's not been a great season. It's been a very scruffy season, and it looks like it's got no sign of changing anytime soon. Right, this is going to be a one-shot quali. Coming in cold after 4 weeks in a hospital bed. In the middle of the Maldives somewhere. The less information, the better, really. Right, brake early, brake early. Yay, that's the first time I've made that corner all day. That guy's coming in the pits, okay. 15 seconds till we cross the line.
On your left. Clear left.
We're just going to sneak a lap in. So I actually think I might go quiet for this. Because I kind of need to get a time on the board if I want to save some kind of championship result here. Oh, that does sound good, Colin. I got some banoffee ice cream waiting for me in the freezer after this stream. And depending on how this race goes, I might do a Kimi Räikkönen and get it sooner. Right, so this is 4/10 down on my PB so far, but I just want to get a lap on the board. Have a brake early. Oh, it's such a tricky corner. I need to get over to the left. I need to lift off through that corner. I need to sacrifice. It's not flat. It's nowhere near flat. Not in this car. Oh. Well, guess what? Even with a lap on the board, it's still going to be last. Oh my goodness me, a 1:53 point... Oh, it's not going to be last. How does that work? It said I was going to be like 5.8 down, and I was 6.2 behind the next car. And then it goes and puts me in 8th on the grid. How does that work? Well, I mean, I'm not going to complain. 8th on the grid is way better than anything I was expecting from that. 153.2, whereas the leader was a 152.3. So a little bit of number inversion there. You guys saw that on the Delta, didn't you? I was 5.8 behind my best, and my lap time was like 7. I was like 7 seconds, 6 seconds behind the next guy. So, yeah. I'm not too sure. Anyway, Felipe Massa had a shocker there. He's down in 23rd. Unlucky Felipe, baby. We have... Where's the championship leader? Cesar Ramos is actually behind us. And Barrichello is up at the front of the circuit there as well. So that is it could be an opportunity to get more points than we were expecting. So, oh, okay, it was 5.8 down on my potential, not my best. Ah, alright, I'm with you. I'm with you. Well, 8th position on the grid, that is not a bad start. So, let's continue to race 1, and let's see what kind of weather we're going to get in for this. Is it going to be dry? Yes, we're still dry.
20 minutes.
So, let's do some quick sums here. We have, say, 20 minutes. Times by 60 is 1,200 seconds. Divide that by... What was the pole time again? I've already forgotten. It was a 153, wasn't it? A 153. So that was 112. Divide that by 112. So we're looking at 10, maybe 11 laps. So say plus another one. Say 13. Let's say 13 laps. Now the average fuel use is not coming up on the screen there, but say if you go into the setup, we need, say, 13 laps on here. So we're going to need more than 35 litres of fuel, that's for sure. Let's put that much in just to be safe. And because you never know if it's going to rain or not, there's our wet tyres there as well. So fuel and tyres 1.5, okay, yep. And slicks, let's edit that. That's fine. So the pressures are a bit down, but that'll be fine. So we've got hard and wet strategy good to go. Let's select the wets as our default because it's dry and it could rain. As a racer, Marmite should be nice since it tastes like melted tyres. I cannot confirm or deny that one. I've never tasted melted tyres. So, oh, it is a fantastic food though, Colin. Marmite is absolutely fantastic. Yep. Yep, Brody. It's still there. It's not gone completely. I'm still not 100%, but 95% is good enough to be back racing again. Okay, well, we're good to go racing. We're going to be starting in 8th position. We've got to try and get as many points on the board as possible because our championship is in tatters. And don't forget, you guys voted for me to do this race first in the day. So, wish me luck. And, yeah, it's great to be back. I hope you enjoy this. If you do, you know where the like button is. Don't forget to leave it a like. Or maybe don't like it because you shouldn't really listen to what random people on the internet tell you to do, especially not people with moustaches like this who are prohibited from hanging around 100 meters of school gates. Just, you know, just let that sink in for a moment. Okay, let's do this.
20 minutes. Okay, Dan, are you ready?
Rolling start.
Go!
You're absolutely mullered on the inside there. Down to 9th already. Bit of field spread. Oh, we're going to go 3 wide into the first corner.
3 wide, in the middle. Clear left, in the middle, 3 wide. Clear right, clear all around.
Oh, yeah. We got Ricardo zonted there.
Side. Clear right.
Let's
Far right.
keep it on the inside. Let's try this move here.
Still there. Clear right.
Couldn't get the power down. Down to 9th. Lost the space off the grid. Watch for those brake lights on the first lap. Oh, big twitch on the rear. Hey, Talanin, good to see ya. Bulk is back. Finally. Ha! So he is, Olaf. True.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Now that was an opportunistic move. I've never done a switchback in the braking zone before. That's it, keep it to the left.
Side. Hold your line. Still there.
That is a great idea, Rangy. Thanks for the tip on the brake bias. Had to back out of that one. That's not a too wide kind of corner. The rear is quite snaky under the brakey, so that front bias will definitely help. Brake bias is now on 60. They're the best kind of match. Exactly, Pinky. You get it.
On your right.
Go in
Hold your
gentle,
line.
get the run on the exit, but the car's snaking back the other way. Can't make the most of it. Now this is the dive I tried on lap 1.
Hold your line.
Didn't work then, but now it worked. We're up to 6. That was Nelson Piquet Jr. No doubt he's going to stack it in the fence for his teammate anytime now. Someone up ahead of me kicking the gravel up there. Next car, Bruno Baptista. Oh! The car still wants to go around on the rear. I think it's just a stock car thing. We've got someone up the inside here, got to give him the space, try and fight him around the outside. We got the inside now, got the drive. That's it. Nice and late on the brakes there. I could see him sizing me up in the mirror there. Somehow still held on to 6th place. The leaders are ahead of us there. We're still kind of in touch with the lead pack, which is nice. We've still got 16 and a half minutes to go in the race, plus a lap as well. Through Bunnings corner, mind the sausage. Brake just before the 50. Down to 2nd gear, tight final corner here. Off camber, wants to throw you wide. I had too much speed at the apex and it just scrubbed towards the exit. Killed my run on the straight.
153.31, 6th place. The guy ahead has just posted.
Oh, joke's on them, Pinky. I don't need to pit.
Just done at 152.89.
Not unless we get a change of weather. And then I will definitely be pitting for tyres. Looks like a nice fight up at the front of the field. We're all kind of running nose to tail and slowing each other down a bit. So gentle on the throttle. That right foot, I can't remember whether it's beers or fries on the right foot. But you got to take it easy on whichever one it is. Unless you want to spin it round. Oh, thanks, Steve. Push to pass is available in these cars as well. Although I can't remember which button I've got mapped. I think
Yes. Nice one, mate.
it's one on the left. Bottom left. Oh, Taladin, thank you.
Okay, Dan, keep it nice and smooth. Come on.
Slow in, fast out.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
28 months, man. That's insane. Chips on the right. Excellent. I've got to go easy on the chips.
Right.
Oh!
Clear right.
Well done, mate. That was great.
All right.
He's trying to get me back, though. Get the drive on the outside. There we go, up to 5th. Thank you again for the tip, Rangy. Not only for the brake bias. Oh, he's had a wobble up ahead. That's a freebie.
Side. Keep it steady. Hold your line.
Got him. That's 4th.
Have it. Nice one.
Barrichello has taken the lead up ahead there.
Before fastest lap. That lap was at 152.23.
Yeah, thanks for the tip on the brake bias and also the downshifts.
The next car is Zonta.
Nothing like the bulk Brogan race engineering team in full effect, with driver coaching on the fly. Love your work, Rangy. I hope you haven't been kicked out of parks yet as well. Talanin, never a truer word was spoken.
Your front tyres are cold.
And it's true for the beers as well. Too much left foot and you'll get locked up. Oh, went in a bit too deep there. That's going to put me offline for this. Little clunk on the curb. Tyres are hanging him very nicely here. Oh. Oh, Olaf, shush. Nobody knows. Alright, these guys are going side by side. Just gonna settle in behind, bide my time, see if I can get the cut back here. Get the drive. This isn't a side-by-side corner though, I'm gonna have to try and force the issue.
Hold your line.
He's making it side-by-side, he's still there.
Clear left, car left. Still there. Clear left.
He's compromised though. I can put the power down a little bit closer. That's it, we've got the run here.
The last lap was out.
Let's use some of that push to pass as well.
Line. Clear right. Car right. Clear to the right. Car right. Clear right.
And that's Zonta and Barrichello up ahead of us. Some very familiar names. Up onto the podium. Couldn't quite use that push to pass. To sneak another one though. Really starting to get into the groove of this car now. Although I'm going to have to defend on the inside here. It seems sizing me up. That's going to put me offline, compromise the corner. It's all over me, Mauricio. He's so delicate on the brakes. So delicate and smooth on the inputs here. You think it's a brutal car, but it's all about smoothness. Oh, I think I ran over a rock or something then. Just heard a clunk. Or maybe it's some kind of mechanical damage, I don't know. That is enabled here in AMS2. You gotta be mechanically sympathetic towards your car. Oh, little tap there. That wasn't intentional. Or was it? Ha! Buck's playing for keeps! Beer can thrown out the window. You're onto me, Talanin. An empty one, no less. Oh, battle for the lead up ahead. Zons from Barrichello going side by side. Looks like Mauricio has been overtaken by Serra in behind.
Come on, keep nailing those exits. B3.
Okay, I don't want to send it 3 wide, but he's going to defend it. We are going to. Oh, that gap's going to disappear. I thought that was going to be a 3 wide on the outside then, but we can get the cut back here. But it's going to put us offline for turn 2. That's never going to be an overlap there. Zonta to the lead of the race.
In front of us is Barrichello.
We're now fighting with Rubinho.
We've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel.
Ruben's cutting back into the racing line. Under braking, and this is feisty stuff. We are halfway through the race. Oh, big sideways from Zonta. Big sideways from Zonta. We're going to be on the outside.
Clear left.
He relinquishes the position to us. Oh, Rubens, brake test.
Right side. Clear right.
Managed to make it through there in one piece. Mauricio back up to third behind us. This is one hell of a fight. Wow. Lift off through here.
Car left.
Oh,
On the
I
left.
thought I had the overlap. He just turned in on me a bit there. Can't get the power down. He's blocking me in the exit. Through single file, Bunnings corner. Can we get the run on the inside for the final? Nope, we're too far behind. Can I get the run out on the exit though? Slow in, fast out. That's it. That's it. Gentle on the power.
V2, that lap was at 153.
Right.
We got the run. We're going side by side here.
There.
Don't outbrake yourself.
Clear right. Right side. Keep it steady. Hold your line.
He's still there.
Still there.
Alright, to back out of it.
Right side.
Now we've got the inside here.
Still there. Clear to the right.
He's just got so much more grip around the outside than me. And now Zonta's back in the fight behind as well. What a race. Oh, a bit slidey on the rear there. Rear left tyre is starting to get a bit toasty.
On your left. Clear to the left.
Zonta getting stuck in.
On your
Oh,
left. Clear left.
getting more than stuck in. He's a bit of a dive there. Had to give him a bit of space. Didn't want to turn in on him and get pit maneuvered. That's putting Rubens further down the track. Defend that inside. The AI are pretty good on the brakes into that hairpin there. They're not so good on the way out though, so you have to defend it.
Don't let this guy distract you.
Just have to defend it. Hey, Jezza! Good to see ya. Little lift.
There's a bit of drizzle starting.
What?
Car right. Clear to
What?
the right.
It starts to rain. No, that wasn't on the. That was definitely not on the forecast. Oh, this is going to change things. Right, let's try this again now. Rain is up to 3%. It's not a lot of rain, it's only a light sprinkling.
You're clear.
That was at 153.64.
Car left.
Oh, dive! Now we're on the outside here.
Keep it steady. Still there. Clear to the left.
Oh, masterfully defended on the apex there, Rubens. We got the run. Oh, this is going to be sketchy.
Hold your line. Clear to the left.
Whoa. Bit slippy there. I am trying as hard as I can, honestly. Yeah, the rain's really not an issue at the moment. 3%, it's pretty much evaporating as soon as it hits the track. Can't even see any drops on the windscreen, so it's effectively still a dry track. With road temperature of 36.8 degrees as well. Yeah, rain's not an issue right now, unless it starts to get up to like the 10-15% mark. Then we might have a bit of a slippy track, but definitely no need to stop for wet tyres. Definitely going to hang it out. There's only 5 minutes left in the race, there's no point coming in. No point taking the gamble. Got a hell of a run here though.
Hold your line.
Bit of a block pass move.
Still there.
Oh, I forgot to shift it down to
Line.
second.
Still there.
He's still hanging around the outside.
Still there. Hold your line.
Alright, cut back, cut back.
5 minutes to go. This is good.
Here we go, good run.
Keep it together.
JDF, welcome to the stream. I hope you're feeling better.
Lap was at
Hope you're looking after yourself. Hope you're feeling alright.
Still there. Clear right.
sector 1 is 0.46.
Car right.
Okay, Dan, it's starting to drizzle.
Still there. Clear.
Yes, got him. Got him. Okay, now I can see a few spots on the windscreen. Nothing major.
No more rain.
Apparently the rain has stopped now. Just a very localized micro spattering, I guess. Rubens and Zonta all over me. Yeah, time to get defensive now. Hopefully they fight between themselves. Oh no, rain back up to 5%. It must be wet on this end of the circuit, but not the other. Oh, this is such a... This is one of the reasons why I love Automobilista 2. It's, whoa, such a dynamic track. Yep, there's definitely moisture there. Zonta's up to second. Little lift, 3.5 minutes to go. Oh, I broke myself. It's, oh, there's definitely not as much grip as there used to be. Whether it's the tyres starting to wear off or the moisture on the track, it's slippy. Oh, wow. Yep.
You're in the lead.
2.5? 2 minutes 50 to go.
122. The track temperature is falling. It's now 36 Celsius. Okay, Dan, you've got half your fuel left.
Definitely got more than enough fuel. They're so mega on the brakes. And I'm pushing because this is a 10th up on my this is a 10th up on my best lap so far, so it's not like I'm cruising around, you know. I'm definitely giving this all it's got. Rain is now up to 6%. Yeah, definitely just move those braking points just a little bit further back. Just give it a bit of little extra breathing space. But it seems like the AI aren't too bothered by the rain. They can just keep on doing their thing. No loss of grip whatsoever. Rubens only 4/10 in behind. Defend that inside. Oh, defending fresh air. What am I doing? Okay, rain is up to 7%. Just easy does it. Easy does it. Don't outbrake myself here again. Yeah, you can see a few drops starting to stick on the windscreen now. Well, I don't know if you can. I can definitely see him in VR. I'm not sure if that's coming across on the stream. Whether the encoding is taking away those finer details.
We're currently setting the pace. Your lap time was 152.50. The guy behind has just done a 152.31.
Oh, he's hit me! He's hit me!
Hold your line.
That was a hell of a dive, Rubens.
Hold your line. Clear to the left.
That was from miles back.
Defend your position.
Okay, back down to second. I wasn't really thinking of defending the inside there because he was so far back.
On your left. Clear left.
Oh, that's a definite Kobayashi, that, my goodness. It's on. It's on. Oh, rain is up to 8%. It's getting slippy. I'm going to have to start keeping off those curbs soon. Short shift it into third for some extra grip. So the clock has hit 0, but it's not the last lap because you remember it's 20 minutes plus 1 lap.
All right.
Oh, we're going to be on the outside here.
Clear right. Right side. Clear right. Clear right.
Good pass. Eyes front.
Clear right.
Got him. Got him around the outside. Now I'm going to have to be conscious into turn 1 of Mega Rubens on the brakes. So I'm going to have to time this, get the run. He's half a tenth back, but that didn't stop him last time round.
One more lap. Your P1. Your last lap time was at 153.57.
That's it.
Sector 1 is
Last lap.
off the pace. race.
He was a second back there, and now he's 3/10. He's got so much more grip into turn 1. I know I've tried doing that braking late business there before. Oh!
Left side.
I know I've tried doing that braking late business before, but it always seems to lock up on me. I just can't get the car slowed down. Rain's up at 9%. You can see it on the windscreen. This is so tense.
Fortunate, make them do the work.
Half a lap to go. Half a lap to go. Well, less than half a lap now. Can't remember the last time I put full throttle down coming out of a corner. Just feathering it constantly. Don't brake late, don't brake late. Third gear, second gear. That's it, nice and steady. Hit the apex, nice and gentle. Short shift. That's it, lift and turn. 10% on the rain. We're just going to make it in on dry tyres at the end. Final corner, keep it nice and tight. Rubens is trying the wide line behind, but we kicked the tail out. I think we've done it. Hey, we've done it. Woo! First stock car win of the year.
Well done, Dan. Great win. You deserve that today.
Yes. From 8th on the grid. My goodness, what a stressful race that was. Great fight, Rubens. Great fight, Zonta. What a race. That was great fun. And that's one way to kick off the stream and kick off Bulk's return to racing. Excuse me. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Olaf. Thanks, JDF, Pinky, Mr. Bishy, and Rangy for your help throughout the entire stream for the driving tips. So there we go, confirmation of the official results. Bulk Brogan wins his first stock car race of the season by 1.2 seconds from Rubens Barrichello.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Oh, that's what she said, Talonen. Okay, so 8th to 1st. Let's see what that does for the points, shall we? So 24 points on the board for me. Only 13 on the board for Cesar Ramos.
Left side. Rewind.
Although Rubens is going to probably take the lead of the championship with this. So let's see where this ends up.
On your left.
There we go.
Keep it steady.
There we go. Right then.
Hold your line.
Rubens is now on 75 points.
Steady.
Cesar Ramos on 69. Nice. And I've managed to jump all the way up from 14th to 8th in the championship. I'm now on 49 points. And I reckon potentially a top 6, maybe top 5 in the championship could be doable. I'm only 3 points behind Nelson Piquet, so I reckon a top 6 in the championship could be good.
On your left.
Wow. Talonen. Wow, thank you so much, mate.
Hold your line. Clear left.
$10. Throwing those empty tinnies out the window is what won you that race. Well, I think drinking the tinnies at the start of the race saved a bit of weight, and then throwing the cans out, you know. Bulks, is he the kind of guy that takes his empties to a recycling drop-off facility and gets his 10 cents back? I don't think he is. I'm not saying he doesn't care about the environment. I'm just saying, I know he's just not the kind of person who's got time to go to a recycling depot. So there we go. Right. So let's switch it back to racing life. And let's get those results in. Oh, excellent, JDF. Excellent. Good to see Sean here in a minute. So, let's get our results in, shall we? Let's advance. And we took part in the American Stock Car Series. We qualified in 8th. And we finished in 1st. Excellent. So, what does that do in terms of... well, we got our bonus money. There we go. Race result fame earned 0.01. Oh, that's pretty low. Maybe I've maxed out my fame in this championship already. But $13,500 ain't bad for my sponsoring, because I got my bonus to be on the podium. So there we go. Continue. And, well, by process of elimination, next race, well, we don't really have a say in the matter, because the only race we've got left in this month's round of Racing Life is American Formula 3 at Kyalami. So if you enjoyed that race, we'll get ready to do all over again, but in a slightly different format. So let's go back to AMS2, and let's go back to the championship, and let's go to the Dallara F309. Kyalami 15-minute race, no +1 lap, only 10 minutes qualifying. What do you reckon that we bump up the difficulty a bit? Because we've had 2 wins out of 2 so far this season in Formula 3, and we don't want to run away with it. So what do you reckon we bump it up to 110? Does that sound good to you guys? I can't remember what the Formula 3 difficulty has been previously. But I'm going to say let's go with 110. If you're happy to do that, I'm happy to race it, because we do have a commanding lead in the championship so far, 2 out of 2 wins. Is it going to rain at Kyalami as well? Is it going to rain? Because this... Well, I mean, the stock car could have been the support race for the Formula 3s. The Formula 3s could be the support race for the stock cars. Either way, I'm not really sure. Anyway, let's pop some music on in the background while we wait. Shall we? There we go. So just to remind you, the sponsor deal that we have on the cards at the moment with Rexona has got 4 races left, so we don't have to worry about much in terms of signing deals. Although, I have it on good authority from Ricardo, the guy who makes Racing Life, that the most recent update has slightly tweaked the values of your leases and your loans. So, leases have become more expensive, and loans, if we go to finances and look at the bank, you'll see that the maximum interest now only goes up to 30%, whereas before it was 50%. So loans are a much better idea, or a much more manageable idea. So whether that's going to play into our career or not, we will see. But that is some tweaks that he's done. He's put some new championships in, he's put some AI names in as well, which has been absolutely fantastic. Apparently there is an update on the way soon, but it wasn't ready for today. Might be ready for later in the week, we're not sure, because maybe I'll be doing another bulk stream on Friday. To be confirmed, I'm not sure. Let me know what you think in chat, whether you think you'd want to see another stream on Friday to follow up with this one. But yeah, I'm going to run this AI at 110. Just for a bit more of a challenge, because like I said, 2 wins out of 2, and we're going back to South Africa, so let's get stuck in then. So again, no traction control, no ABS. We got dry tires, we got wet tires. The lap time here is, well, the leaderboard lap time you can see is a 1 minute 40.6, so that is significantly faster than what we were just racing, about 12 seconds faster. Now it's overcast and it is dry, which means that it could rain at any time. So with only 9 minutes and 50 left on the clock, I'm going to get straight out on track and get driving, because I don't want to miss out on a dry track. And this is kind of a round wheel OLF.
Pit exit looks clear. We've got 9 minutes to set a lap. We've got cold brakes all round, be careful. We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
Brakes are much better on this car, that's for sure. It's going to have a lot more grip through the corners. So that's almost flat. Once the tyres are up to temperature, I think that will be flat. Probably down to seconds. lot lower to the ground in this thing. Much lower to the ground. It feels so much faster. Yep, wow, so much more grip. You can just plant the throttle halfway through. Although, because the car is lower to the ground, you run the risk of bottoming out and doing the whole ride the skateboard, or what, grind the rail, basically. I love that that's your first thought, Potato. I don't know, maybe they help the aerodynamics? I've never seen a CFD model of a naked woman before, so I can't confirm or deny whether it's a good thing or not. Oh! The car just died.
Right side.
What? Out of fuel?
Fucking hell, Dan. Restart it and get on it.
Out of fuel? They put heaps of fuel in. Oh, what? It's reset me back to 1 litre. How did that work? Never mind. Okay, well, it's... Let's give that another go. Yeah, I've never heard Jim that angry at me before. Hey, Sean, you missed race 1 of the stock cars.
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
Started in 8th, came through to win the race eventually. Great fight with Rubens Barrichello for the lead. So now we've switched cars from stock cars to Formula 3. We're back out at Kyalami again for race 2. It's very strange, Colin. I'm sure I had more than 1 litre in when I left the pits.
The leader's just done 141.42.
True to the video description, it's not a proper bulk stream if I don't run out of fuel at some point. Bit of an understeer moment then. Still waiting for the tyres to get up to temperature. Feel like I'm nowhere near pushing the limits of this car just yet, but it feels like I can't. Now it'd be interesting to see if this corner is flat, because it definitely wasn't in the stock cars. Oh yeah, that's easy flat in the Formula 3. It just goes to show you what aerodynamics does. Oh, I'm not saying I don't not believe you there, Colin. Like, I'm pretty confident that I did set 10 litres, but even still, to use 10 litres in 1 lap is a bit odd, don't you think? In a Formula 3, when I went back to the pits, it said it was 1 litre. Anyway, let's focus on the quali lap here. Definitely brake a lot later than that. My goodness. Big slide on the rear. Hey Mark, good to see ya. Oh, caught the curb just wrong then.
1.8 off the pace.
.8 off the pace in the first sector alone. That's a lot. I feel like I'm miles off the pace here at the moment. I'm going to go with fuel leak, Colin.
Sector 2 is 2.0 off the pace.
2.0 seconds off the pace in the second sector. Maybe putting the air up to 110 was a bit of a mistake. I mean, we'll see in the race. This is going to be a better lap. It's going to be miles off. Wow. 145.8. Leader's doing a 141.4. Am I just doing something wrong? Am I fundamentally driving the car wrong? Well, that's 0.6 up. I think I just need to trust the grip in the corners a bit more, you know? It's a downforce car after all. Well, kind of.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Your tyre temperatures are okay.
.4, 1.6 seconds up. Okay, this is getting better.
New fastest lap for Souza, 141.15.
Okay, that's 1.9 seconds up. That's 2 seconds up.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
That's 2.2. 2.3. Yeah, I just have to push. I just need to get the confidence in this car, that's all really. I'm just used to the stock car where it's like, you have to baby it.
That's your best lap.
Alright.
Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.9.
Okay, I'm now only 2.1 seconds off the pace.
0.26 off the pace.
Way too much curb on the inside there.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Those curbs are brutal in this thing. If you get them just wrong, pushes the car wide. There we go, slowing fast out. This is going to be my last lap on the board. I don't think I'm going to get better than 13th. Maybe in race pace they'll be a bit slower. One can only hope. But Olaf makes a very good point. These are actually going faster than the current world leaderboard record, so I don't stand a chance. Especially not doing final corners like that. I think it's another few more tenths in it, but not much. It's going to be a tricky race. Oh, fair enough, Rangy. That's, it's going to happen. So what do you think, guys? Should we go back and bump the AI down from 110 to maybe say 107? 107% rule, that sounds about right, doesn't it? Yeah, because the leader's doing a 141.1, 141.2, 141.4, and then, yeah, I'm all the way down here in a 143.2. Or should we just give the race a go? Colin. Jezza says yes. Sean says yes. Rangy says yes. So Rangy says half split 107, 108. Okay, well, Olaf says 107.
End of the session, 13th place, V13, 14 minutes. You'll need to get on with this.
Right, okay. So I can't change it mid-session, so I got to leave and then bump it down and rejoin. But I do see that the track was damp there, so this could affect things. This could affect things quite a lot, actually. So now we're on 107. I'm going to do 107 instead. 107 difficulty. So we're going to be starting in, I think it was it 13th or 14th, was it? I think it was 14th. Do we put wet tyres on? Do we go on the dries? Excuse me.
10th position. The track temp
Oh,
is
10th.
21.
Starting
The
in
air temp
10th.
is 18 Celsius. 14 minutes. You really need to get on with it.
Alright, so I reckon that fuel's going to be fine. Pit strategy. Let's delete that, and let's delete that, so we get a brand new strategy just as is. So we got wet. Fuel and tyres. Change all. Change to wets. Match. Yeah, that's good. Fuel. Don't want to put any fuel in it. We don't want to slow us down at the stop. Damage. Let's turn all the damage off. We don't want to repair any damage. Not in a 15-minute race. If we got damage, we'll live with it. So, 2.2 seconds to change tyres. Lovely. So let's go back. Let's create a new one. Let's call this dry. So let's change fuel and tyres. All slick. Yep, that's good. Take the fuel out. Let's take the damage off as well. So no, 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 no. And save. Let's go back. So now we have two strategies. I'm going to start on dries. Hey, Tuber! I'm going to start on dries. And then we're going to see. SimWorld X, good to see you. Good morning to you. It's good evening from me here in Brisbane, Australia, 8:45 p.m. So, let's give this a crack. Starting in 10th position on a damp track, overcast sky, ambient temperature 17 degrees, so it might rain some more. Yeah, 10th position. Currently leading the championship comfortably. So this is going to be a damage limitation race today, I think. Standing start. I haven't done a standing start practice in the damp at this track, or, well, for weeks actually, so this is going to be interesting. Right then. Here we go. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget where the like button is.
Heads up, get ready. 15 minutes. You'll need to get on with this.
Oh, it's very damp.
Green, green, green.
Looks like the AI are also on slicks as well. No brake lights in these Formula 3s.
Right. Clear on the left. Left side, 3 wide. You're on the right.
Oh!
Stay right, 3 wide. On your left.
I did a Bottas, I went bowling.
Hold your
Thankfully
line.
got away with it. No major damage there.
Keep it steady. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
I forgot that the AI were a little bit overpowered in the wet conditions. Right, onwards and upwards, cold tyres.
Left side, clear left. Car left. Clear to the left.
Defend that inside. They're having a fight up ahead of us. Hopefully we can get stuck back into that again. So slidey. Oh, a big puddle on the right there. Let's avoid that. This part of the track is a lot damper.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear to the right.
There we go, back up to 10th, where we started. I got a feeling this is going to be one of those races. Oh, puddle on the inside.
Car left. Clear left.
Remember that for the next lap round. Have to avoid that. I've got the grip to take it flat, but not if I hit that standing water. So slidey on the rear. Car is dancing around the track.
Car left. Clear on the left.
Just about holding off these guys for 10th. And the leaders are pulling away a little bit up there. Hopefully the track starts to dry out. There's a bit of a drying line. Because that's where these tyres will really start coming into their own. And getting some temperature as well. Really need some temperature in them. They're stone cold right now. They're just not warming up because of the moisture on the track.
Car left.
Thanks, Paul. Love your work, mate.
Right side.
Defend the inside. Oh.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
Only just held on to that there.
Left side. Clear left.
Definitely the cork in the bottle here. Oh, missed my brakes. It's treacherous weather conditions. This must be after the stock car race that we did before. This must be what happened after the rainstorm hit at the end of that 20 minutes. There we go. Just need to take a wider line.
Right side. Still there.
They got so much more grip than me.
Still there. Keep it steady.
Oh, running wide.
Still there. Keep it steady. In the middle. Hold your line.
I'm getting swamped. They can just drive right around me.
Hold your line.
Right.
Free line. You're on the right. On your left. Still there. On your left. Left side. Still there. Clear all around.
You've just done a 151.12. Sector 2 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, I'm dropping backwards here, guys. This is not good for the championship. I was kind of expecting this, to be honest. Got 10 minutes to go, unless the weather conditions change. Ooh, the track dries out.
The gap in front has increased to 1.2 seconds.
Well, these tyres start to heat up. I don't think we're going to be able to do much. Kind of just a sit and duck here.
Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. Okay, Dan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
John Miller, that is so true. The AI got grip hacks, that's for sure here.
Cold tyres all round.
Right side. Hold your line.
What is that?
He's still there. Clear right.
That's a new fastest lap for Lima, 144.18.
Oh, I think the tyres are coming good now. Watch it, JDF.
B13, that was 147.69. That's your best lap.
Looks like the track is drying out here. That sheen that was on the track surface has kind of disappeared a bit now. The pace has just picked up massively on this lap as well. Track temperature's increased to 21 degrees. We are closing in on these guys actually. 1 second up on a delta. Okay, now the race is going to come back to us. This is where it comes good now. So much more grip. Yeah, just this single lap. Most of that moisture's gone. Jimmy the Bear! Good to see you, sir. Watch that puddle on the inside. 1.7 up on my delta. Everybody's setting PBs now, though.
Behind us now, 0.8.
Right, yep, definitely a drying line.
Your front tyres are cold.
Can we get back in the top 10?
The leader has just done a 143.15.
Leader's doing 143s up there.
143.12.
This is going to be a 145, 144 maybe?
Your last lap time was
145 flat.
0.05.
Oh, only a few tenths off the guys ahead. But they're fighting big time. If they get stuck in, we could be right on the back of that.
Okay, Dan, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
They've dropped one at the back of the pack though. Mr. Red's had a wobble. The weakling of the pack is now ready to become the prey.
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 0.6. Your tyre temperatures look good.
Yep, tyres are up to temp now, perfect. Bit less moisture in the road. Bit more temperature all around.
On your left.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Clear left.
Nice one, mate.
Nice one, mate. I did not expect that. They slowed down heaps more than I was expecting. Sorry. That's definitely a penalty. That should be a penalty. I think I just murdered someone.
The leader's just done a 142.92.
Got to 12th though. I don't feel proud of that one. Thought I had lots of room on the outside. They kind of drifted over to the right and braked a bit harder than I was expecting.
Alright, Dan, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex.
Yeah, rangy.
That last lap was
Exactly.
a 143.
Exactly. You drifted across on me. That's what everybody saw, right?
The gap to Mafra behind is now 1.4.
Right in the fight here. Look at this.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Jimmy.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Stay on it, keep digging.
Right, we got the run here.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear to the left. Clear all around. Car right.
Almost had 2 for 1 then. Oh, this isn't going to work on the inside because of that standing water.
Right.
Now on the inside.
On your left. Hold your line. 3 wide. You're on the right.
Big upper on the way out.
Left side.
Still there.
Still there.
That's 10th.
Line. Clear left.
That's the new fastest lap for Souza, 142.80.
Nick De Silva. Long time no speak, sir. Hope you're looking after yourself.
That was a 144.09.
Also, JDF, I didn't realise it was quite that bad. Wow. Oh, big snap on the apex. Still a bit of moisture on the inside curb there. Down to second. Blend the throttle, get the car rotated through the exit, use all the track and then some. Ninth place might just be on the cards before the end of the race here.
The gap behind is now 1.6. 6.
Yeah, that's true, Potato. When things are deleted, it updates on the chat as well. It's no longer permanently printed into everybody's memory unless you skip the stream back and go back and look at it.
Take 1.
Okay, that's going to be my best lap of the race so far. It's going to be a 1:43.2. That's not too far off the world record on a damp track.
Off the pace.
Okay, so this lap and one more. Gap to the guy ahead, Enrique, is 1.7 seconds. It's doable. Nice rotation there, that's good. That felt really good. Use the grip all the way to the outside, 3/10 up. Oh, if I had Donna socks, I'd definitely be wearing them, Colin. Wouldn't mind a kebab right now, actually. That'd be fantastic. Hey, watch it, JDF. True, though. Big up on the way out, 6/10 up. Alright, fastest lap of the race for me, but not against the AI. This is the battle for 9th, and it's the last lap as well. Told you the race had come back to us when the tyres bedded in.
Still there. Keep it steady.
Makes you wonder what could have been, though.
Still there. Hold your line.
Oh, it's still battling nice and tough with this AI,
To the
though.
right.
You've just done a 1:42.56.
Oh, great cutback from them.
Clear left.
Couldn't quite make it stick, though.
Used half your fuel.
Far right. Clear right.
Not today, my friends. Like I said at the start of the race, damage limitation. It's always going to be a case of managing the gap. We do have a healthy lead in the standings. So hopefully we can absorb this. Shouldn't affect the championship too much. Gap to the car ahead seems to be shrinking massively. A few more laps, it could have been a top 8. But what a race, though. Definitely a race of two halves, that one. Excuse me. Oh, 100% Mark. It's a match made in heaven, VR and open wheelers. And that is across the line with 0 on the clock, 9 laps on the board,
That's it. We're
finished in 9th. It's the best I think I could have done today. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Potato. Solid points. Solid points. We won the first 2 rounds of the season
Clear left.
in this car. Some epic races in the Brazilian circuits. Thanks, Pinky. So, I mean, everybody's got to have a dud race every now and then. The qualifying didn't play into our hands, and then obviously the race with the weather wasn't great either. But we managed to salvage something, brought it home in 9th position. So let's see how that affects the points. Confirmation of the official results there. Leon Aguirre in first position. Elvis Lima in second, and Rafa Souza rounding out the podium. Only 4 seconds covering the top 6. 5 5 seconds covering the top 7. That would have been a hell of a battle. I mean, you know, 8th was kind of on their own, and then we were kind of leading the pack in 9th. If we could have just held up just a bit closer to the leaders, that would have been a hell of a fight for the lead, that one. So, let's skip along. So, we managed to sell... Oh, we didn't get any points! 0 points for that. I forgot that the scoring system only goes down to 8, so... first of the losers in that one. First of the losers. Unlucky bulk. So, how is this going to affect the points? I'm wincing. We've been knocked off the top. Leo Noguera has knocked us off the top of the championship by 6 points. That was not what I was expecting. Well, I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, scoring 0 points essentially, but it wasn't that. So, yeah, wow, okay. Well, we didn't score any there. I mean, we got 2 wins out of 3, but with 1 win and 3 podiums in total for Leo Noguera, he goes and steals the lead of the championship in the green and yellow, I think at the Banco Real car. Incredible scenes here at Kyalami, the second of 2 races here at this circuit. So let's go back to Racing Life, and let's go and import our results, and let's see how that affects us. Excuse me. So American Formula 3 at Kyalami, we qualified it in 10th, we finished in 9th. Obviously, we're not going to get our sponsors podium bonus, because we need to finish 3rd to get our extra bonus payment from Rexona, and that's not going to happen. So if we finish those results, there we go, 0.11 fame earned. So I actually earned more fame for finishing 9th in the FIA Formula 3 Championship than I did for finishing 1st and winning the stock car race. So obviously the Formula 3 is weighted more towards fame, but I only got $1,500, which is really not going to pay the bills this month. So let's continue. Let's have a look at the competition. We got no more races to register for. Well, no more races to take part in. We could theoretically take part in the American GT4 Challenge. We could sign up for that this month. Now, the maximum fame is, well, driver fame is 20. Popularity 45. However, our fame is already at 39. So to be honest with you, it's not really going to be worth it in the long run taking part in the GT4s, especially when we're already taking part in the GT3 Championship. And also, there's going to be quite a lot of GT4 action coming up on the channel over the next few weeks, because not me, Bulk, but DDF is going to be taking part in the Gravel Trap Legends Americana GT4 series every Monday for the next 5 weeks. So I think we should probably skip away from GT4s in this one. Alright, Colin, you got to go and put some practice laps in for your race at the in the Radical SR3 at Road America. Excellent. Good luck with that. Hope your race goes alright, Colin. All the best to you, sir, and thank you for joining and watching. I'll see you next time. But on with the stream today. So let's continue back to the menu in AMS2. Let's go back to Racing Life. No outstanding business to take care of. We've got no sponsored deals to sort. We've got no more races. So the only thing to do... Jimmy. Mustache shots. Just seductive mustache pictures. There we go. Cup of tea. Oh, actually, Tuba, thank you for reminding me. I will hydrate. And I've actually got the straw now, so I can drink and not swallow half my mustache at the same time. So, let's advance. Australia Fair from March to April 2024 in Racing Life. Da-ding! There we go. We're now in the next month. And this leaves us with a bit of a question. Because now... Sergeant Yoda. That's alright. I haven't done a stream in a while, actually, to be honest, mate. I've been off for about a week and a half. I've not been feeling too great. And as you can tell, there's still a bit of a residual cough going on here, but we'll make it through in one piece. So, we now have a choice, guys. We've got 4 different championships all taking part at the same time. Obviously, there's Formula 3 at Daytona. There's Stock Cars at Bathurst, which is actually the season finale. And then we've got the GT World Challenge, which is GT3s at Virginia. And then we've got LMP4s at Taruma. Now, I'm going to pop some music on in the background, because it is that time of the stream where you guys get to vote on what I do next. So I'm going to start a poll. I'm going to see what series we're going to do next. So we've already done a stock car and a Formula 3 race today. So in the interest of getting through one of each championship, I'm going to limit the votes to either LMP4 at Taruma or GT3 at VIR. Now the GT3 race, I'm going to start that poll now. So you guys can vote and you can decide on what bulk does next. So if I go back to Automobilista 2, you can see if I go to the championships. GT3s, my car of choice is the Porsche. I'm leading the championship. I've had 2 wins out of 4. Or 2 podiums out of 4 as well. Both of them are wins. I'm on 61 points compared to Ricardo and Riccio on 51 points. Kowalski on 49, so it's pretty tight at the top. We've had Bathurst, Interlagos, Daytona, and, well, we all know it's Suzuka. And we've got Virginia and Montreal to go. So that's going to be 30 minutes. 15 qualifying, 30 race, which is going to be an epic one. I think it might even be at sunrise or sunset, because I know in this series the time of day changes quite a lot as well, so it could be night, it could not be night. All I do know is that the weather has been very variable in these races so far, so I think every single race has mixed conditions and pit stops for tyres, so that is gonna, apart from Bathurst was dry all the way through, but it could be interesting how those stops are going to go. So that's the GT3 option. The LMP4 option is, well, Taruma. I'm really not familiar with that circuit. I'm sure I've raced here once or twice, but I don't remember it. I'm sure it'll come back to me. It looks like a very fast, very flowing circuit. And we're 3rd in the championship. We've had 1 podium out of 3 races. Not being the best hunting ground for us, but we're not too far off the leader. Richard is up on 43 points. We're on 27. So you never know. It could be okay. But we're going to do one of these races. So at the moment, we've currently had, we've had 12 votes in chat. And it's very close. It's 58% in favour of GT3s. So get your votes in. I know that Nick De Silva, you've probably picked the GT3 race because, well, I mean, that's fond memories there. Maybe not so much for Potato. But yeah, get your votes in. We got 12 votes on the board, 58% in favour of GT3. When it gets up to like, I don't know, 15, 16 votes, I'm going to call it. We got 13 votes now, and it is, it was another one in favour of LMP4, so the margin's got even narrower. We got 14 votes on the board, and it's 50-50. Oh, same here, Nick De Silva. Can't wait, man. Can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, she's doing very well. She's, well, almost a year old now, believe it or not. That's insane. And she's a cheeky little thing. But I've had her on the rig a few times. You know, I've been watching replays or watching racing videos, and I've had her sat here, and she's been playing with the wheel and pressing all the buttons. And I think she's going to be a sim racer. I'm pretty sure my daughter's going to be a sim racer. Or maybe she just likes playing with all the buttons and the lights and stuff. I don't know. I mean, that's a possibility. She's, you know, she is a baby. Buttons and lights, that's their kind of thing, isn't it? Fiddly stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to condition her early. So, okay. 17 votes on the board. We have 53% in favour of the GT3s at Virginia International Raceway. Can we get it up to 20 votes? Can we get it up to 20 votes? Then we'll decide. If not, I'm going to call it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End poll. There we go. Okay, the vote is in. 52% in favour of GT3. 47% in favour of LMP4s. That is probably one of the closest votes we've ever had. But it looks like, by one vote, we're going to be doing GT3s at Virginia International Raceway. So let's go back to Championship. Let's go back to Porsche. And I can't remember what difficulty that was set on. Should we stick it at 107 or should we do 105 AI? What do you reckon? I think 107 is probably reasonable, eh? Although it's Virginia, there's possibly a chance of cloud and rain and that nonsense, which could make the AI a little bit OP. What do you reckon? Yeah, Mark, you've told me that before. 4-year-old grandson loves the rig, gets grumpy as he can't reach the pedals. Not yet. Give him time. Those legs will grow quicker than you realise. Otherwise, I'm sure you know. I'm sure you remember very fondly. Yeah, AI skill 107. That's okay with you? We can always turn it down after quali, can't we? Yeah, we can always turn it down after quali. So let's get stuck in then. GT3 series at Virginia International Raceway. 10-point lead in the standings from Mauricio. 12-point lead in the standings from Kowalski. Remember those names. Kowalski, Mauricio. They're the guys we're fighting in the points today. Let's get stuck in. I love this car, by the way. It sounds superb. I mean, it's Porsche GT3. Of course it's going to sound nice. Is the mic still okay, by the way? Obviously, this is the longest test I've done with it since I've had it installed. How cool is that? Variant Claw Whiskey 1. That is such a cool name. That is such an incredibly cool name. VCWO. Variant Claw Whiskey 1. I like that. I like that a lot. All capitals as well. So you've got to shout it when you say it. There's no two ways about it. Alright then. Let's get some fuel out. Let's get the soft tyres on. And let's get driving. Of course, in all the Racing Life series that I do here on YouTube, qualifying is practice. Now you may see some new details on the overlay. On the throttle and the brake, there are now traction control and ABS indicators.
Exit's clear. Push. Alright, Dan. We've got 14 minutes to do the business.
That show the current TC and ABS levels and also
track temperatures are increasing. Air temperature is now
when they're active. Oh, it's moist! I didn't see that.
Celsius.
Track is damp.
Right, clear to the right.
Lots of traction control. Too much TC there, I think. Oh wow, we got a slippy track here. Oh, it's right on the apex as well.
Right side, clear right.
It's right in the inconvenient spots that just push you wide. Okay, I hope that dries up pretty quickly.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 39 Celsius.
Oh, it's very wet here. Wow, the track is so variable. It's not like all wet or all dry. Because obviously I'm learning this for the first time as I go around, and so's the AI as well. But towards the, is it oak? What's the oak hairpin or something? Oak tree? I can't remember. There's a name for it. I should remember this. It's very damp. It's damp here as well. Can't see the spray being kicked up. I can definitely feel the moisture on the road. Down to thirds, get kicked in. Oh, they're coming in the pits. Is it too wet for them?
Okay, Dan.
Oh, rain! Rain! It's starting to rain quite heavily. Rain is up at 20%. I'm gonna keep going on this lap here.
We've seen a few few spots of rain. Seems to be increasing. Air temps rising. It's now 26 Celsius.
This could be the best chance anybody gets of a lap in
Getting proper rain now. Looks like it's getting
dry conditions. Oh no, no, that's off. That's not going to count. Wow, that's proper rain. My goodness. Yeah, wow, okay.
Rain's easy right off now.
Oak Tree Corner.
Just drizzling now. Looks
Wow.
like it'll stop soon.
And then this part of the track is dry. I think dry tyres might still be the way to go unless it starts to rain.
It stopped raining.
Unless it keeps on raining heavily. Oh, dry line through here. This is... Wow. There's no grip offline.
One
This
side.
is treacherous
clear
stuff here. Yeah, that's true, Jimmy. It does seem to be quite rainy in this GT3 season, doesn't it?
49 Celsius. The leader is just done 158.48.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Nice dry line around the outside there for some reason. Maybe that's where I ran wide last time. Get nice and tight. Follow that line. Oh no, it's raining heavier here now.
It's raining 10 minutes. It's quite rainy now. Getting harder. Air and track temps are decreasing. Air temperature's now 19. The track temp is now 34 Celsius. P6.
I still think the dry tyres are the best way to to approach this. Maybe not.
Your outside track limit's there. Okay, Dan, light rain now. Looks like it's getting better.
Right, you see, this was 40% last time round. Wow.
Looks like it's stopped raining.
And now it's 0% here as well, so it's just a brief shower. I think this will be dry in no time. I've got a feeling this will be dry in no time, this. Because it tends to dry out pretty quickly. If I can just keep it on the island and keep circulating on these dry tyres for a few laps. I think they'll come good. Wow, look at the fishtailing going on here. Actually, the dry line that was here has now disappeared. No, I don't think dries are going to work, actually, on second thought. But we are still in 6th position, but I think that's just because people aren't setting laps.
It's starting to drizzle.
Oh, it's raining around this part of the track. The rain has shifted.
It's raining now. It seems to be increasing.
Oh, this is massive aquaplane territory, this.
Air temperature's falling. It's now 16 Celsius.
It can't make its mind up where it wants to rain or not. Hey, Vushel! Yeah, nah, this ain't working. I'm gonna bail. I'm gonna go into dries. I'm gonna see if I can get a better time. I'm on wet. Sorry. I'm gonna practice the pit entry because I might need to know where that is in the race. Whoa, big standing water.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Oh, sped in the pit lane as well. My goodness, I've got a penalty for the grid. Never mind. So let's return to the pit box, let's edit the setup, let's get some wets on it, and let's go again. Although it's not showing a penalty on the qualifying screen there. Yeah, people are setting laps now, that's the problem. People have committed to the wets earlier.
Front lap time is at 2:07.76. You're all clear, stay behind the line.
People have committed to those wet tyres.
Temperatures are good.
And now been bumped down to 17th. Ah, the gamble to stick it out on dries really didn't work for me. So much more grip though, that's great. See what kind of... tree pole. Oh wow, very wet here. Standing water.
On your left. Still there. Clear to the left. Car left. Clear on the left.
Looks like the AI have got the superpower grip again around the outside. Only got 5 minutes 20 seconds left on the board to get a lap. I think I'm going to be starting near the back again at this rate.
Got light rain here, it's clearing up.
Can hardly see a thing.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. And it's stopped raining, air temperature's decreasing. It's
Now it's foggy.
Celsius.
And misty. I'm not sure what's going on with the weather here. Really can't make its mind up. Oh! Absolutely nowhere to go there. The entire track is saturated.
The 18, the track temperature's decreasing. It's now 27 Celsius.
That is so scary when it does that.
On your right. In the middle. Hold your line. Clear right. On your left. All clear.
You're out of track limits there.
Wow, okay. Just doesn't turn. They can just drive straight through it. Hey, Boggy, good to see you, mate. This is terrifying. Oh no, I've done a potato! Oh, I think...
Got some serious suspension damage there.
Yeah, that's toast. That's toast. Okay, so let's return to pit box and drive. I've got maybe one lap to get on the board here. I mean, I've got a lap on the board, but it's miles off the pace. Wow, struggling with this quali today.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
I mean, it's not raining, technically.
Okay, now it's starting to drizzle.
He says that it immediately starts raining again. But the standing water is just deadly. If the race is like this,
It's raining now, seems to be increasing.
it's going to be very, very, very sketchy. Oh, Streamlabs, I think I know what the answer to that vote's going to be.
0.1. left, 2 minutes.
This is mental, this.
Far left.
Literally can't see a thing.
On your left. Clear left. Right side. Clear right.
Alright, down.
Oh, I'm gonna need a beer after this one, Sticky, that's for sure. If I can cross the line in time, I've got one lap to set it.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Brake temperatures are okay. Air temperatures increasing. It's now 16 Celsius.
Looks like the fog is lifting ever so slightly. It's just going back to bog standard rain instead. Very wet Virginia International Raceway here. Watch for the standing water across the track. And again. Oh. Yep, one lap. I got one chance.
That's last. The track temps increasing. It's now 51 Celsius. We've got a bit of rain now. Looks like it's getting harder.
Just avoid that standing water at all costs. It's taking so much concentration.
We've got drizzle now and it's drying out.
It looks like it's dry. Wow. What's going on with the weather here? Just held it in the track limits there. Get the power down. This is looking promising so far. I'm not going to beat those people who went out at the start of the session on dries, managed to get a nice time in before the rain came down, but this could get me a few spots on the grid, hopefully.
Air temps increasing. It's now 22 Celsius.
Hey, it might actually be dry here now. And then watch out for the standing water. Get the car straightened up. Find the dry line here. Cross it. What's it going to be? It's 8 seconds.
The track temperature's increasing. It's now 49 Celsius.
4th position. What a qualifying session. My goodness me, what a qualifying session. Right in at the end there. Although it's not over yet. Not only because AMS2 thinks I'm German, but for the fact that there's, well, pretty much everybody is still on track and still setting laps. Oh, thank you, Vushel. Thank you, Jezza. Man, that's still in 4th. Still in 4th. Right, I'm going to work out some fuel here while I've got the chance. So we have 30 minutes times 60 seconds equals 1,800 seconds. My best lap, let's say average 2 minutes, so divide that by 120, say 15 laps. 15 laps times by 2.6 litres of fuel is 39 litres. So we're going to need about 39, I'd say 40 to 50 litres for the race. Just to be safe. Continue to race 1.
30 minutes. P4.
We got, oh, okay, we got a medium cloud and a damp track. So, it's gonna rain, isn't it? You gotta start on dries, but you know it's gonna rain. Let's use our sneaky little commands to move around the track. It doesn't look too wet, so we're gonna start on dries. I'm gonna put 50 litres in just to be safe. I mean, if we put too much in, it's not going to slow us down too much. Okay. Pit strategy. So the tyre pressures... What are the tyre pressures? We're looking at 180 all around. So if we go to pit strategy and wet, these pressures are set to... that'll do for wets because we'll need lower pressures anyway. If we go to dries... Let's bump them up back up to 180 because that's what we're running in the dry. That's default basically. So that'll do nicely. There we go. So we got wet and we got dry strategies sorted. So select wet tyres strat as our primary strat to go to. We're going to start it on softs. Very true, Vushel. It could calm it down big time. So we are now on the starting grid. We are leading the GT3 series by 10 points. However, Ricardo Mauricio and... Well, Ricardo Mauricio is behind me in the championship by 10 points. And Kowalski is behind by 12 points. Ricardo starts on pole. I start in 4th. So I really need to try and keep the gap to Mauricio without letting Kowalski past as well. It's a fight between the two Porsches, between Bulk and Mauricio. It's going to be a good one. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be the longest race of the stream. These GT3 races go for half an hour, no +1 lap. There's guaranteed to be a weather change. I can just feel it. I just know it. It's just going to... It's... Let's go.
P4, okay now, get ready.
Bit of spray being kicked up already. Get ready on the rolling start.
Go, go, go.
Watch out for damp bits on the circuit. Roll out into turn 1. Historically, the inside has been pretty damp.
Still there.
It's not, though.
Side. Keep it steady.
Oh, I got mullered around the outside there, though.
Still there. Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Yep, still lots of moisture around.
Left side.
Oh, big puddle on the inside.
On your left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
And again. Whoa. AI can just drive straight through it.
Do now, mate.
Down to 8th. That's not fair. And the rain's beginning.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Acknowledged, pit stop requested. Okay, Dan, we've seen a few spots of rain. Seems to be increasing. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 46 Celsius.
I accidentally put the pit limiter on instead of
Getting harder.
picking my strategy.
In the middle. 3 wide. Still there. Clear. Clear all around.
The pit crew is ready.
Car right.
Oh,
Clear right. Car right. 3 wide. You're the left. Car right.
no grip.
Clear to the right.
Oh, they're all slowing down big time here.
Side. 3 wide. You're on the left.
No
Right
grip. They
side.
could just drive on. I've got no grip.
Light rain now. Looks like it's getting better.
On your right. Clear right. You're clear. Left side. 3 wide. You're on the right. Left side.
Look out for the pit speed limit. The leader, Mauricio, is pitting. The track temperature's falling. It's now 42 Celsius. The rain's almost stopped. Just a bit of drizzle now.
There's 0 grip. Wow. Okay, that's not gone well.
Looks like it's stopped raining.
Wow. Right, that was scruffy. That's Mercedes worthy.
All done, go.
Got wet tyres on. We're in last position. First to last challenge. That qualifying was for absolutely nothing.
All clear on pit exit.
Clear to the left.
And it's drying up again.
let's get some heat.
But it's gonna keep on raining, I can guarantee you that.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 51 Celsius.
So I just need to look after these tyres. It's gonna keep on raining. Especially when we get round to the other side of the circuit. With the standing water as well, the wet tyres are definitely the right tyres to be on. Because the slicks are just terrible in mixed conditions, with any kind of puddles on track as well. Yeah, look, it's getting darker. Will do, Tuber. Thanks for the advice, mate. I'm going to turn that TC down a bit, it's kind of bogging me down. Put the bias a bit more towards the rear. Nice, that's better. So the rain is still at 0. I'm going to hang it out. Use that moisture on the side of the track. Keep the tyres nice and cool. It's completely dry here.
159.56. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 38 Celsius.
I told you, every race really in this GT3 series has been some kind of rain affected. It's always an exciting event. This one is proving to be no different, from 4th all the way down to 20th in the space of the first lap, but it seems like we've got the pace here. I just hope it starts raining again soon. I really do. I don't have to come back in for dries. Tyres are starting to get toasty though. I'm going to have to start looking for damp parts of the track to cool them down. The grip seems to be okay though.
Okay, Dan, you're reeling Barnes in. The gap's now 0.21.
On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line.
There we go, got the drive out.
Still there.
It's got the run next to me though. Oh, we're clear. I'm going to keep that wiper on just to deal with all the spray that's coming up.
New fastest lap for Carter, 152.35.
Yeah, there we go. The rain's coming again. It's about to start raining.
New fastest lap for Burgess, 151.74. We're seeing a few spots of drizzle now.
We're up to 19th position with 23 minutes to go in the race. It is far from over, guys.
P19, your lap time was 155.00. Good lap, that's your quickest today. The track temperature's falling, it's now 36.
Left side.
We've got light rain here, getting harder.
I'll take that, thank you very much.
Clear left.
Good stuff, keep it coming.
Gotta dispatch these guys and try and make some way up the field as soon as we can.
Car right. Clear to the right.
Okay, Dan, we're getting proper rain now. Looks like it's getting harder.
It's exactly what my wet tyres need. Yeah, sorry Olaf, I did realise I went full Will Buxton then.
Air temp's falling, it's now 20 Celsius.
Every lap is different. Every time you approach a corner, you just don't know what the grip's going to be like. It's awesome, it's so good.
On your right. Hold your line. Keep it
Around
steady.
the outsides.
Keep it it steady. Clear.
Back to 15th. There we go.
Good pass. Well done.
40% in the rain right now. 40% rain coming down, sorry, should I say. Brake a bit early because now it's full wet.
Side.
Oh, got dived up the inside, but that's going to be the outside now.
There. 2 left, 3 wide. Clear left.
Had to give the Nissan a little push.
It's pitting.
Left side. Clear left.
That put me on the grass, run me wide. I lost the spot down to 16th, but the leader came into the pits for some reason. There's lots of people in the pits for some reason. What's going on there? Were they trying to hang it out on dries? Maybe they were.
Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. P10. You've just done a 2:00.4.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there.
I remember there's a lot of moisture on the inside. That was going to slow him down. Use that to our advantage. Got 2 around the outside. Now up to 8th position. After those people who stopped as well. Watch for that standing water. It's... yeah, I remember from Quali where all the standing water builds up now. Give it a nice wide berth. Oh, the only reason anyone might consider Brogan to be a Rainmeister is because
Looks like it's getting better.
pretty much I think half of his races have been in the wet. All the way from that GT5 series with the Ginetta back in the day. And just to remind you, this is real weather data, by the way. So this isn't like randomized, this is like actual data.
20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. Barrett is getting closer. Gaps now. 0.30.
Thank you, Sean! Also, thank you for the moustaches. These ones are extra fluffy. They're great. 8th position.
Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up.
Car left. Clear left. Car left. 3 wide. 2 left. Clear left.
That Mercedes is so slow through the corners there. I think it was a Nissan behind. Had so much more speed on the straight compared to this Porsche. Straddle the 2 lines in the standing water there. Oh no, extra fluffy's a good thing, Sean.
Right now. Looks like it's getting harder. Okay, Dan, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. P8, that was a 2:00.
Car right.
Oh,
Clear right.
I got a tap from behind. So much
Right
defense.
side. Clear to the right.
Finally got him. Excellent.
Nicely done.
Was definitely getting held up by that guy. Now we can pull away, stretch the legs, rip into 7th. Although the gap to 6th up ahead is like 12 seconds or so. My overlays are slowing down a bit in the headset, the stuttering a bit because of the changing weather conditions, all the cars, the rain, the lights. It's definitely dropping a few frames inside the VR headset, that's for sure. But the rain is staying constant, around about 35-40%. Wet tyres were definitely the right choice.
Raining so heavily now. Seems to be improving.
Have I got some kind of engine damage? I'm just not pulling in 6th.
Now 1.9. We've got drizzle now and it's drying out. Alright, Dan. It's stopped raining.
Now the rain stops again. Just can't make its mind up, can it? Weather is amazing here. All I know is it's grey.
Seventh position.
That's so tricky with that standing water on the inside. It really forces you into such a narrow, shallow line at the apex. Gained about 2 seconds compared to the last lap there. It's not enough. That's all we can do. Nice gap behind, 4.7. Just got to drive to those conditions. I am absolutely loving this. This is such a dynamic, such a variable race. I thought that the AMS2 gods would have gone easy on me after like 3 or 4 weeks away, but it seems like they're intent on literally throwing everything at me in this stream, in terms of weather, in terms of battles, wins, qualifying, comebacks, everything. It's all kitchen sink business today, people. Big slide. That's not going to help the tyres.
Okay, Dan, it's starting to drizzle.
And the rain starts to come back.
We've got a bit of rain now. Looks like it's getting harder.
Gained another 2 seconds on the car ahead then. I did a 155, they did a 157.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. Stay focused, we're still in this.
Oh.
Distance, fuel levels are fine.
And here comes the rain again. Goodness.
Air temps falling.
Coming down in
It's
sheets.
80 Celsius.
And the track temperature's dropping, so this leads me to believe this might be sticking around this. Or getting heavier at least.
The grid behind is increasing. It's now 6.1.
Yeah, we got about 2 seconds on people right now.
The gap to Lloyd ahead is now 6.2.
6.2 seconds to the car ahead. Alright, that's doable. With 14 minutes to go, that's doable. Could possibly get a top 5 out of this. Remember, my fight is to try and take as many points off Mauricio. I think he's still in the lead of the race. Oh, I'm not sure, Potato. I'm using real weather data. It's not like I'm setting it to rain or even setting it to random.
Just drizzling now. Looks like it'll stop soon. No more rain.
And just like that, it stopped raining again. We are still closing. We're still closing up on these guys. Tyres are hanging in very nicely. Literally only down at 98%, although these wets could probably run forever and ever.
Track temperature's increasing. It's now 44 Celsius.
Again, another 2 seconds on the guys ahead. They did 2 minutes flat. I did 158. Seems like whatever the weather conditions, it's a consistent gain. Oh, big standing water. Just spins the tyres up like crazy. Big drying line. That's going to roast the tyres. Seems like the AI are really struggling now. Gained an absolute stack on this lap. What do you reckon? Are they slowing down? I mean, it's still very wet offline. There's still lots of standing water, so it's nowhere near dry tyre weather.
Gap 2. Lloyd in front is now 1.8.
Okay, what time's he done? He's done a 1:58. He's done a 1:55. That was 3 seconds on that lap.
Celsius.
It's like that fog from qualifying is settling in again. If the weather pattern's anything to go by,
Temperature's
the
decreasing.
fog will clear,
It's now 16.
and then it'll start raining, and then it'll dry out just at the end. Right on this guy's tail now, though. Just persistently reeling him in over the last few laps.
The gap to Barrett behind is increasing. It's now 13 seconds.
We're only 7 seconds away from the podium here. Ooh, this could get very entertaining. 10 minutes to go. Depends how quickly we can make progress through these other people. If we can get past them quickly, we could theoretically snatch a few more spots than just this.
We've seen a few spots of rain. It seems to be increasing.
I can see them. I can see them all up ahead of me.
Looks like it's getting
I
harder.
think I can even see the leader up there as well. Wow. What a race this is turning into. Definitely got enough fuel to go as well.
It's left. Nice and smooth with that throttle. Keep it balanced.
On your left. Clear left.
Nick De Silva would be proud.
Pass.
Oh, this is entertaining even for me, Sean. It's the big balance that you want to try and strike as a YouTuber. You want a good race, but you also want a race that's entertaining for people to watch. And a third point I'd like to add, you'd also want a moustache that doesn't
It's now 2.4 seconds.
go up your nose in the middle of the race.
Right now, our lap time was 1:55.82. On track temperature's decreasing. It's now 29 Celsius.
Okay, up to
Light
6.
rain now. Looks like it's getting better.
Yeah, this moustache is starting to detach itself, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it.
Looks like it'll stop soon.
We could be on for a grandstand finish here.
Okay, Dan, you've used half your fuel.
And he's 6 seconds away from the leader.
Stop raining.
8 minutes to go. Around about a 2 second a lap advantage.
Lloyd behind is increasing. It's now 2.1.
Bit wide there though.
Left side. Hold your line.
Oh, I tried to go for the sneaky shallow line, it didn't work. But they're offline on the exit though.
On your left.
The camouflage McLaren
Still there.
got him on the straight.
Clear left.
And a much better run. And just as you think it's getting dry, it starts to rain again. The two Beamers going at it up ahead, slowing each other down. As for the podium, my championship rival, as suspected, is in the lead of the race. So the more positions I can close up, the less he's going to gain on me in the point standings after this one. So like I said, damage limitation, let's try and get as close to him as possible by the end of the race.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position. Loving this, mate. This is perfect. P5.
Just clip that water on the inside. Made the steering wheel go light. Push me to the outside. This is such a tricky race. These driving conditions are not easy. So much fun. Oh, he's gone wide up ahead.
Oda behind is now 1.1
I can't take advantage though because of the water. All over his back. Okay, let's get the run out of Oak Corner here. Or we could just get him on the way in. That'll work as well.
Still there. Clear left.
Oh no, it won't. Oh, vulnerable. Left myself vulnerable. That said, nice slipstream.
Car right.
It's going to be on the outside though. This is the wrong side of the track to be on.
Still there. Clear to the right.
Come on down, good stuff.
The way you can outbrake him like that doesn't really make a difference. Definitely got the superior grip here. 4th place, 5 minutes to go. 4 seconds behind the leader. The rain is easing off at this part of the track, but definitely getting heavier on the other end of the track.
Use all the track, force them to find the gap. We've got drizzle now and it's drying out. Q4, that lap was at 156.64.
Oh, big slide. It's going to be a close finish. I can just feel it.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. It's stopped raining.
That's right, Chiba, this is the fight for the podium. But I can see the 2 leaders down there, and they're both my championship rivals, Kowalski and Mauricio. They're both the guys that I need to try and limit the amount of points they get, because they're both hunting me down in the championship. 10 and 12 points respectively between the 2. Oh. Very early on the brakes from the BMW there. That puts me all kinds of offline. Gap to the leaders has now increased again, although they're going side by side up there. Plenty of fuel, plenty of tyres, it's just a case of running it to the end. No point stopping for dries, you just wouldn't get the advantage back.
Air temperature's increasing, it's now 18 Celsius.
Track temp starting to go up again as well. Looks like the AI, the advantage is swinging back towards them now, for whatever reason.
The track temperature's rising, it's now 33 Celsius.
One side, clear to the left.
Oh, way too late on the brakes there. What was that?
Side, clear
What
to
was
the
that bulk?
right side. Clear right, you're clear.
Completely missed my braking point there. It's very lucky not to
Right side.
go into the back of him. Good avoidance from the AI there. Ah, it's the first major mistake I've made all race. Didn't lose too much though. See if we can get back into that podium fight. Looks like the win's off the cards now. Podium might still be doable though, but the win's definitely off the menu. I think it might be quiet time. Believe it or not, Brogan going in for a quiet lap. I'll see you at the end of the race. This is going to be everything I've got now. This is maximum concentration time.
The gap to Brogan ahead is now 0.9. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Air temps rising. It's now 21 Celsius.
This is going to be the last lap.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. E5, last lap. Track temps increasing. It's now 42 Celsius.
Right side. Hold your line.
Oh!
Right.
No, I got up on the curb. Got up on the moisture, it span it round. Oh, the tires. The track is 50 degrees. No wonder there's no grip as well. The track is up at 50 degrees. Perfect timing there, Boggy. It looks like it's going to be 7th after all. The sun come out right at the end of the race. Has absolutely boiled all the moisture off the track. It is bone dry. These wet tyres are dead. Oh well, 15 seconds to the guy behind, Mitchell Carter. Looks like Mr. Potato's favourite Peter Lloyd is going to get us. Oh, what could have been? Slim chance of a win. Evaporated, just like the standing water, and eventually was very close to 6th as well. Oh well, there we go.
E7, there's the checkered flag.
Ah, that was a race of, well, what could have been, hey? Could have been a podium, and then it could have been 5th, and then, well, ended up being 7th. So every time I went for a move, I actually dropped 2. That's the proper definition of 1 step forwards, 2 step backwards. Hey, Kevin M. Oh, mate, this has been the absolute definition of mixed weather racing, this one. This GT3 race has been absolutely insane in terms of rain, dry, rain, dry. Definitely had the pace. But then right at the end, it got super dry, and the wets just decided to go, nah. That was so much fun though. And confirmation of the official results, 7th place. So finished in 7th place after starting 4th, going back down to 20th position at the end of the first lap when everybody came into the pits. That was a crazy pit stop sequence, that was. Managed to fight my way back up to 3rd eventually, almost, and then yeah, just wobbled it basically. That was that. So 7th is better than nothing. Oh, and it was great entertainment. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, Vushal. Glad you enjoyed it, Sean. Boggy with the commentators. So let's have a look at the points then. This is going to be huge in terms of the championship, because Kowalski was only 10 points behind, Mauricio was 12 points behind. They scored big. I did not. Oh, look at that. That's a big swing. That's a big swing in the points. So, not only have I surrendered the lead of my Formula 3 championship, I've also surrendered the lead of my GT3 championship as well. And this moustache, I need to get the vacuum cleaner on this. This is just shredding itself up my nose. Or even if you hadn't said anything, Boggy, I think I still would have binned it. I don't think it was anything to do with you at all there, mate. So, oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. So yeah, we've surrendered our lead in the Formula 3 and GT3 championship. So it's not going the way I'd expected, but it's going to make for some entertaining comebacks, that's for sure. I need to score big. And also, I just realised I missed out on my bonus. I was on for my Rexona $12,500 bonus and for the podium finish, and that never happened. So that's that. So I qualified 4th, finished in 7th. Let's go and put those results into Racing Life. Let's pop some music on in the background. There we go. Okay, so what was it? GT World Challenge at Virginia International Raceway, and that was round 5 of 6. Oh, so the next round's the championship decider, and I'm 7 points behind. I've just realised the significance of that result. Oh, I should have played it safe. Ah, bugger. I should have played that safe. Okay, let's get the results in. Qualified 4th, finished 7th. Let's finish that. So we gained 0.35 in race result fame, and we earned $1,500. A measly $1,500. Wow. Yeah, let me just double check. That's true, okay. So I'm 7 points behind Kowalski. And the difference between winning and second place is 7 points. And we're both on 2 wins. So, if I can win the season finale at Montreal, and Kowalski finishes second, we will tie on points, but I'll take the championship on countback because I've got the 1 win. I've got 3 wins compared to his 2. Oh my goodness. And Mauricio, a cheeky little Mauricio, is in second place with no wins. He hasn't won a race all season, and he's on 69 points as well, just to add insult to injury. Wow, okay, this GT3 championship is shaping up to be epic, and it's not going to get concluded today, though, to be honest with you. It's not going to get concluded today because, well, Bulk Brogan is taking part in 4 different championships at the same time. Now, we started off in stock cars at Kyalami, then we did a Formula 3 race at Kyalami, and you obviously just witnessed the GT3 series at Virginia. Sorry, I had a mental blank then. So the next one we're at is the LMP4 series, and we're going to be racing at Taruma. Now we're 27 points in the standings, in 3rd place behind Kyalami, Simuez and Richard Koch Jr. So today's next action is going to be in the shape of the LMP4 cars. And I think I recognise Taruma. It looks very high speed. Looks like a great little circuit. 15-minute race, so it's going to be a nice little sprint. And that's going to be the halfway point of that championship. Now, I'm undecided on whether I should do another race after this, because it's already been, how long has it been? 2 hours 40 on stream. Actually, well, that's not too bad for Bulk. Bulk normally goes for 4 hours, so maybe we'll do another race after this. I'm not sure. We'll stick it to a vote. I don't want to overdo it, of course. I don't want to, I don't want to come back from injury and sickness and illness just to put myself back on the burnout again. So we'll see how I feel after this race, guys. But we've definitely got some exciting stuff on the horizon, no matter what happens. And I might come back for stream on Friday if you guys are around for that as well. I've got Friday night free. I don't need to do anything else, I don't think so. I've got no other plans. So yeah, I might do another bulk stream on Friday. 2 times in 1 week. That could be something. Okay, right then, let's just check Racing Life then. So, finances, sponsorship, we've got 2 races left on our Rexona deal, and we have not claimed, well, we claimed our podium bonus once when we won in the stock cars at Kyalami against Rubens Barrichello in that epic opening race of the stream. In terms of competition, yep, we've got the LMP4 Cup, that's going to happen next. And finances, well, I suppose we're looking good. I mean, we lost 24 grand last month, but that's just because we haven't really won any championships for a while. We've got a lot of coin waiting to come into the bank once we finish these 4 championships we're in the middle of. Alright, Mr. Bishy, thanks for hanging out, mate. Great to see you as always. You look after yourself. And I'm sure I'll keep you updated on the replay. But no, thank you, mate, and I'll take care, and I'll see you next time. Love your work, Lee. Alright then, AMS2, we are getting stuck into this, guys. We've got an LMP4 race, and I'm going to keep it at 107%, just because that's just what we do. So, 27 points, Richard Koch Jr. and Guillaume Simoes, they're the people I'm aiming for. Very tight championship though, so let's get stuck in. 15 minutes. I don't recognize this track. I'm positive I've raced here, but it just doesn't ring a bell. Is it going to rain? It's probably going to rain, isn't it? Let's see. Oh no, it's dry. Excellent. And with only 10 minutes on the clock, it's not much time to get something done here, guys. So let's get the soft tyres on. Let's get the fuel out. And let's get out on track. 20 litres ought to do it to start with. Alright then, here we go. Pause that music, AMS2 headset on, and let's go. And what do you know, Olaf? It's a round wheel.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. We've got 9 minutes to get the job done. We've got cold brakes all round.
Oh, it's very bumpy.
We've got cold tyres, so we need to get some heat into them.
Nice sunrise there as well. Very open.
On your left. Clear on the left.
The track's not familiar yet.
On your right, in the middle, 3 wide, clear right, you're clear all around.
Nice wide open track here. Really use this LMP4
Left side,
to its advantages.
3 wide. Car left.
Oh, this is going to be a drag race of an event.
Still there. Clear to the left.
Oh! That's cheeky.
Your front brakes.
That's cheeky. There's
Your suspension's going to
There's
need
a bit-
sorting. You'll need to come in.
There's a bit of gravel that suddenly cuts in on the right-hand side of the track. I didn't know that was there. All of a sudden, the track just disappeared on me. And it's like, well, how would you like no grip? Great, well, there you go. There's no grip.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. The leader has just done a 103.57. The leader has just done a 102.57. The leader's just done a 102.18.
I think maybe I've done a Formula V race here before. It's a very unfamiliar circuit, but it's also very familiar at the same time. Sunset does look very nice. This is going to be such a crazy race. There's so many high-speed corners. It's going to be slipstream. It's going to be pack racing. I can feel it. So watch out on the right-hand side here. Wow, that is such a strange layout. The track just narrows up completely.
Fastest lap for Machado, 102.16.
It's like Imola on steroids. The way it cuts over to the left on the main straight after the start-finish line.
Sector 1 is 2.7 off the pace.
Oh, way too hot into there.
On your left. Hold your line.
I'm just going to let this guy go. I'm going to follow him round for a bit.
Off the pace in sector 2.
That's my best chance, I think, is just follow somebody. Learn the track from them.
Sector 2 and 3 are a second off the pace. Sector 1 is 2.7 off the pace.
Alright, punch towards a fall. Look after yourself, sir. Thanks for hanging out as always. No doubt catch you again soon. Maybe in a couple of days. And again, thank you for the membership before, mate. You absolute hero.
On your left. Keep it steady. Clear left.
Okay, down. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
I'm getting there. Luckily it's a short lap, I can pick it up pretty quickly.
That's your fastest lap. Sector 1 is 1.2.
Left side, clear left.
You've just done a 105.12.
So high speed.
Car left. Still there. Keep it steady. Clear left.
Sector 1 is 1.3.
Car left. 3 wide. You're on the right. Clear left.
I just don't think I've got a clean lap in yet. I don't really think I understand the corners yet.
On your left. 3 wide. 2 left. Car left. He's still there. Clear left.
Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is a second off the pace.
That's a bit better.
Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
That's not. Thanks, Tuba. I'll give it my best crack, mate. Obviously, this is the qualifying session here, / practice session. Just figuring out things as we go. This lap's half a second up, which is good, but it's still going to put me at the back of the field.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Left side.
Just drove straight through that guy. Must have been coming in the pits. Had to lift out of it though, and that cost me.
That's your quickest lap in this session. That was a 104.22.
I think I'm starting to get it now. I'm starting to understand
2
it.
minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
What a car track combo this is though. This is epic fun. So fast. It reminds me of Alton Park, no chicanes in iRacing in the Radicals. It's got that kind of vibe to it.
On your right. Clear right.
I'm sorry. I just murdered someone.
Sector 2
But
is...
they were braking on the racing line on the exit of the corner. Don't know why they were doing that.
The guy ahead's lap time is at 104.12.
Right, here we go. Got to get
Okay, down. There's a
Gotta
car
get it in
It heads up.
now.
Sector 1 is 0.48 off the pace. Sector 2 is...
Oh no, no,
Clear on the
no!
left.
That's it. Qualifying's over.
4.81.
I'm not going to get time to do another lap. I'm starting from the back
Looks like your suspension's a little bit off.
because I haven't got time to get another outlap on the board and get round. So that is that. Skip to end of session. My goodness me. How far am I off the pace? 102.1 to 104. I'm 2.1 seconds off the pace. I don't know where I can find 2.1 seconds in this car. So continue to race 1.
15 minutes. You've not got much time to sort this out.
Oh, heavy cloud and dry. Is it, oh, it's gonna rain, isn't it? It's gonna rain. Oh, I know, Rangy. Big oops from me, mate. I'm still figuring out the limits of this car and track. You've got to be so precise here because the corners are so high speed. And even just one small mistake can cost you like half a second per corner. So it just adds up so quickly. Pit strategy. Let's see what the tyres are. Nope. I want to see the pressures at 168, 170. Pit strategy. Wets. That's good enough. Do you know what? It's good enough. The pressures are good enough. If we have to change, we have to change. So, wet's the default. I'm going to start on dries. Should be more than enough fuel. It's a 15-minute race. That should see us through. Okay. 15 minutes in the LMP4 at Taruma. Starting in last. I'm going to need all the luck I can get on this one, Bushel. Oh, I'm not hopeful. I'm really not hopeful. I think I'm going to be falling further back in the championship on this one. Alright, that's not a bad shout, Rangy. It's on 3. It goes up to 5. Maybe up to 4? Yeah, maybe I'll bump it up to 4. And I really think it's going to start raining. Look at that. Okay. Right then, let's do this.
15 minutes. You've not got much time to sort this out. Get ready.
Thanks, Sean.
Go.
Good thinking, Steve. Go get my nose chopped off already in the first corner. It's quite dark here. Looks like the sun's gone down already.
Car right. 3 wide. You're on the left. Car right. Clear right.
There you go. 2 for 1. That was very opportunistic from myself there. Wasn't expecting to make that kind of move.
On your left.
When the opportunity presents itself.
Good start.
Big understeer.
On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Oh, that change in the rear wing has really cracked on the understeer. Let's get back in the slipstream here now.
14th.
Left side. Still there. Clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Right side.
Still kind of in contention.
Still
14th
there.
place, and we're all kind of nose to tail still.
Still there. Clear right.
So that was a bit of mustache there that went down the wrong way.
Clear right.
Yeah, lots of understeer now. It's amazing that one click has made such a difference. Wow! Come on, car, turn.
The leader has just done a 102.
Oh, in hindsight, probably wasn't a good idea. Changing the setup.
That was at 104.46.
Not sure what can be done on the fly to remedy that. I haven't got DRS I can use. Just need to try and salvage as many points as possible here now.
Right side.
Oh, it's all good, mate.
Clear to the right.
It's a lot safer now, that's for sure. I wouldn't say ruined.
Car left. Clear to the left.
Oh, big chop there.
Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
It's going to push me
Clear to the
wide.
left.
Back down to 15th. This is a battle, this. We're losing touch with the pack ahead.
So far, sectors 1 and 3 are 0.8 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 2.
Fighting for last. All from Grace.
Machado is leading the race. All right, Dan, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Car right. Clear.
There we go.
Right.
Got one on the exit. Back up to 14th.
Car right. Clear to the right. On your left. Hold your line. Still there.
Use that slipstream. I don't think I do have adjustable anti-roll bar, unfortunately, Rangy.
Keep it steady. Keep it steady. Clear to the left. Left side. Still there. Clear on the left. Car left. Hold your line. Clear
This is
left.
like I'm racing Brody, the amount of side-by-side here.
E14.
Left side. Clear left. Right side. Clear right.
Okay, up to 13th.
Well done, good pass. Okay, Dan.
Oh!
Left. Clear left.
Oh, I just murdered someone. That's too much rear bias. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's another penalty. I think I've done a lot of murdering today. Hold my hand up on that one. That was not a good position to get.
V12, that last lap was at 104.14. That's your best lap in the session.
Car right. He's still there.
Definitely getting a much better exit.
Car left. Clear left.
Car seems to be rotating a little bit better now. Not sure what's different. Maybe the fuel coming down. Maybe it's just the dirty air. Maybe I'm just getting pushed wide in the dirty air. 6 seconds to the next pack though.
Keep him in your sights, force the mistake. That lap time was 104.04.
So
That's your quickest lap
I think
in the
this is
session.
probably as good as it's going to get. Once I get past this guy, if I can get past this guy. Anyone else? Way off the horizon. 8 minutes left in this race. It's a nice battle pack. I'd love to be involved in that.
On your left. Still there. Left side. Still there.
Oh, nice. Around the outside.
Line. Still there. Clear to the left. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
And defended it. If I just can catch that next pack.
On your left. Clear left.
The leader has just done 102.50.
As unlikely as that seems, that next pack. Oh, that's for 10th. That might be for points.
Halfway home, fuel looks good, E11. Your last lap time was at 104.00. It's your best lap in this session.
Tyres have warmed up. Oh, is that what it is?
Is now in the lead. The gap to Stein ahead is increasing. It's now 6.0.
I didn't realise the tyres were so cold before, mate.
The leader's just done a 102.50.
Yeah, definitely a lot more grip there. Going to be into the 103s for the first time all race. It's not enough to catch the guys ahead though.
That was a 103.88. That's your fastest lap today. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Using all the track there. Wow.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
Bit of marbles on the outside. Managed to get away with it though. Got a nice slingshot exit. Kind of matching my best lap from before. Just patience, patience, patience. Wait for it to grip and then through we go. Pull the gap on the guys behind. Only 5 minutes to go in the race though.
4.00.
I think it's going to be too little too late.
Alright, Dan. Lap times are pretty consistent.
It's getting very dark here as well. The light is fading very quickly.
5 minutes. We're looking alright here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth.
10th up on my best. Tried a late apex there, that didn't really work too well. Lost half a tenth instead of gaining much. Gained some in the final corner though, wow. It's going to be a 103.6 maybe?
Your lap time was 103.72. That's your best lap in this session.
Oh, that's wide though. Goodness. This has turned out to be a pretty boring race in the end of it. Sorry for the lack of entertainment, people. I'm doing my best to put on a good show for you, but this is not much I can do really. I'm kind of in no man's land here. Just pootling around in 11th. Trying my bestest to catch up with 10th place. And pull on a gap on 12th behind. I mean, it's pretty. At least we can appreciate the visuals, right? It's a very beautiful looking race. That's another PB. That's another 10th and a half up. That's going to be a 103.5.
That lap time was 103.58. That's your best lap in the session.
Oh, I hope so, Adam. Two minutes 48. I mean, never give up. I'm only 2.5 seconds back. Each lap is faster than the previous. There could be a small chance here. You're right, I shouldn't resign myself so easily. That's another 2 tenths. That's going to be a 103.3.
That was 103.32. That's your fastest lap. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Come on,
That's 2
just a
minutes
few
left,
more
2
laps.
minutes.
Just rolling out the throttle ever so gently there. Don't need to touch the brakes, just let the car do the work for you.
P11. Okay, Dan, the next car is Zores.
Oh, botch that apex a bit. Still a 10th up though. Got another personal best. It's going to be a 103.1.
You've just done a 103.22. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
103.2. Oh, I'd love a do-over at this race now. Now that I know what I know at the end of it, how to drive these corners. I think I could have a much better chance of getting a better result than 11th. But that's not the way it works, otherwise we'd be here restarting races for eternity. That was way too wide, that's 3/10 down now. Is this the last lap or is the next lap the last lap?
You've got half your fuel left.
Okay, next lap is the last lap, okay. The lead across the line just in time.
That lap was at 103.86. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Almost made the same mistake that I made in quali and put it in the fence. It's so frustratingly close. This car sounds great though off throttle. That angry exhaust sound, listen. Like popping and crackling. So good. Anyway, across the line I did what I could. But it wasn't enough. That is 11th place.
P11, there's the finish. Good drive.
I think all things considered, 16th to 11th. Oh, just gotta log those laps, you know. It's very therapeutic at the end then, I suppose, guys. Just watching the laps go by, watching the sun go down. Kind of got into like a bit of a zen state there, really. Because the car was just, you know, it's all about the flow. All about the flow. Thanks, Adam. Thank you, Sean. I think I did just miss out on points, unfortunately.
Right side, clear right.
So let's skip the cooldown lap and let's have a look. Just confirm those results, shall we? Put the rear wing down to 2 instead of putting it up to 4. Ah, well, that would have worked. Never mind though. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. And bonus though, it never actually rained. I thought it was going to rain. It just looked like it was going to rain. It never rained, so that's nice. Look at that. Look at the packs. Everybody split up into packs. From 1st down to 5th was covered by 0.6 of a second.
Left side.
And then from 6th to 10th was covered by 0.7 of a second. So it was definitely... Oh, what happened then? Someone drove underneath me. It was definitely a case of being in a battle pack, like I predicted in quali. If you're part of the pack, you can get the slipstream, you can follow them around. Anyway. Yeah, 0 points, Sean. Just finished outside the points again there. So this is not going to be good for my championship, I don't think. This is not going to really do me any favours. Let's continue. Let's see. Yeah, I'm dropping down like a stone. So, Bento Goldino. Like I was third, now I'm sixth. And with only 2 rounds to go in the season, it's not looking likely I'm going to get any redemption from that. Might be able to get maybe like a top 5 in the championship. But I'm going to have to start winning some races. And again, no bonus from Rexona. They say that, you know, when you sign with Rexona, it's a sure thing that you'll be on the podium, but I haven't found that to be the case so far at all. Jeez, tricky stuff. Tricky stuff. Right, well, let's continue, and let's go pop those results into Racing Life, shall we? Let's go to competition, let's click on advance, and let's go to the American LMP4 Cup. So, started in 16th, finished in 12th, and that is... Oh no, finished in 11th, sorry, not 12th. So let's finish that, and we got 0.04 fame and 1500 bulk coin. Maybe that's true, Steve. Maybe knowing what I know now, a top 3 finish would have been on the cards. Maybe... See, this is the thing. Maybe the practice sessions are getting too short now, because the level of competition is getting so intense. The 10 minutes of combined practice and qualifying just isn't enough to be able to get on the pace and, you know, work things out. It's just... maybe we need to increase the practice sessions to 15 minutes instead of 10 for the races moving forwards, just to give me that little bit of extra help, because it's tough. It's tough out there, it really is. Like, getting thrown into these high-speed cars at relatively unknown circuits with 0 practice, it's so much fun. And this is one of the things I absolutely love about Racing Life. Let me put some music on in the background. This is one of the things I absolutely love about Racing Life, is it throws you into these situations where you don't know what you're going to be driving, you don't know what the weather's going to be like, you have to adapt so quickly, you have to think on your feet so quickly, and it's a great experience to get better at driving and racing. Maybe in terms of like championship points and winning and stuff, it's not ideal, but this is half of the fun, you know. Nobody wins everything they enter into, unless your name's like DJM or Brody or, you know, Kalen. You're not going to end up in those things. Well, exactly. Bulk can't just rock up after a rough night and think he's going to win it. I mean, there's a small part that thinks you're going to win it, and maybe that stock car race gave me some false hope at the start of the stream, because, you know, I haven't done particularly well in stock car all season, then all of a sudden I'm having an epic battle with Rubens Barrichello for the win. But yeah, I think that kind of put me off. So I think I'm going to call the stream here now, guys. I've done 1 race in each championship. I've done a GT3, Formula 3, LMP4 and stock car race. I've done 1 of each. I think that's probably a good time to call it a day. Possibly going to be back on Friday. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to see how I feel. Tomorrow especially, after being on stream for 3 hours and driving and racing and talking and hanging out with you guys. As much fun as it is, I'm still not 100%, so I want to make sure that this isn't going to absolutely exhaust me tomorrow. But if I'm good, I'll book something in for Friday, and we'll go and do it all over again. Do 1 round in each and progress our championships. So in terms of... excuse me, in terms of LMP4, Campo Grande, I do know that. That's from the Hot Cars Championship. I remember that circuit. That's great. That's great. So I'm looking forward to that in the LMP4s. That'll be fun. And then on the next stream as well, in terms of the Formula 3, we're going to be racing at Daytona NASCAR Road Course. So that's Daytona with the extra little flicky-dicky chicane at the end of it as well. And that's... Whoa, 6... Actually, hang on. Sorry, you can't see that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me show you again. So in terms of stock car, Bathurst... Sorry, not stock car. In terms of LMP4, Campo Grande, that circuit, that's going to be great. I remember that from the Hot Cars series, 15-minute race. Let's get some points on the board in LMP4s. Let's try and get back into winning ways again. We desperately need it. In terms of the Formula 3s, we're going to be racing at Daytona with that extra little chicane on the back straight. 6 points in it. For the lead of the championship, Leon Aguera, that's going to be epic. So that's going to happen on the next stream. In the GT3 series, we have the season finale at Montreal, where we could theoretically take the win if we can get the race from Marco Kowalski. That's going to be epic. That's definitely going to be happening next stream as well. GT3 is half an hour at Montreal. It's probably going to rain. Let's be honest, it's GT3. Of course it's going to rain. It's rained at every other damn race this season. And last but not least, we have the season finale of the Stock Car series, where I am on 49 points after my win at Kyalami. We're heading to Bathurst. Stock Cars at Bathurst. My goodness me, that's going to be epic. So, Stock Cars at Bathurst, Formula 3 at Daytona, GT3s at Montreal, and LMP4s at Campo Grande. That sounds like one hell of a party to me, guys. Maybe it'll be Friday, maybe it won't be, I'm not sure. Keep an eye on the channel, subscribe if you haven't already to see the notification come up for that if you want to watch that. Don't forget to leave this stream a like if you haven't already, it's not too late. And if I don't stream on Friday, then the next time you'll see me is on Monday, when, well, not me, Bulk, but DDF will be doing a GT4 race in Automobilista 2 at Laguna Seca with Gravel Trap Legends. Hopefully Rangy can be there as well. The teammate in the FedEx Just Send It Ginetta GT4 racing team. See how we go. But yeah, that's Monday. And then next Friday is the Dirt Rally 2.0 Community Championship round for the month. Group B rear wheel drive at Greece. And I'm going to be driving the BMW Pro Car because I am a sucker for punishment. So lots of exciting things coming up on the horizon, people. Keep an eye out for that. But most importantly, thank you for tuning in today. Whether you're still here watching live after 3 hours, whether you've had to go to work or go to sleep and then you're watching the replay, or whether you just tuned in and watched the replay in general, thank you. Seriously, it is great to be back. It is great to have you here. So much fun. I've missed doing this. I really have. We get to do it all over again real soon. But until then, you look after yourselves. And again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all very soon. Thank you, bye. Bye-bye. And just to put some names to those bye-byes, Paul Bishop, thank you. Rangy, Bushel, Adam, Stephen Coe, Rob Mitchell, JDF, Sean. We got an Olaf, we got a Potato, we got a Sticky, we got a Tuber, we got a Punch of Waterfall, we got a Mr. Bishy, we got a Kevin M, we got a Punch of Waterfall, we even got a Boggy in here as well. A very important Potato, I think I've said him. A John Miller, and of course, thank you Talanin for the $10 earlier. Thank you Variant Claw Whiskey 1 for the subscribe. Talanin for the membership, Ola for the membership, John for the membership. And everybody I have forgotten because... Jezza as well, sorry, I almost forgot you. Vushel, JDF, I think I'm repeating names now. You're all amazing. And I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.